No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today is a very, very big day for the podcast because we are finally getting revenge on this interview that we've been trying to make happen for all these years with Yung Gleesh.
Gleechy, shit-ass shouty and all that there.
So happy to have you back, bro. We did an amazing not sold out because we didn't sell tickets, but we had a fucking gang of people here last night listening to your new tape.
That was
last night?
Yeah.
God damn.
Shout out Little
I was
House
off the bars, bro.
Well, you was tripping last night.
And then we also have
You was just off the
Bluetooth,
I was off
who's
the
a guy that has never been on the podcast before, but I feel like you might see more of him in the future. He's very, very for the culture, and he's got one of the best voices in the rap game. And also to my left, we have Gleesh. You want to introduce your lady friend here?
My wife. Everybody should know her as Kali Uchis.
It's wife now?
Yeah, I mean,
Wifed up, shawty.
Well, you're you're a guy that if you're going to do something, you're really doing it.
I'm going to go through with it. You know what I mean?
That's beautiful. You guys have one of the most adorable relationships ever. I was like looking at her Twitter account earlier, and I saw the tweet she did with 4 photos of you guys together, and I was just like, this is so beautiful.
Yeah, we yin and yang. You know what I mean? It's perfect.
Can I ask more about this? Like, so you guys are both from DC, though, right? Or she's from Columbia?
I moved to Virginia when I was 7. Yeah,
Oh, fuck. I
she's
forgot
from
that she doesn't have a
Columbia,
mic.
but she's from Virginia too.
Okay.
So yeah.
Amazing.
Yo,
Pretty
you,
cool.
you guys' music style is so different too. That is so tight to see y'all like together. Cause I love her music, but also I love your music too. Yeah, I got fans that like appreciate like both of you guys like artistically that like love y'all both together.
Yeah, I mean, like, her fan base is crazy, so, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She taps into a lot of different markets, so her fan base is very crazy. And there is, like, we could be walking down the street and, like, other couples, and it'll be like, the guy will come up and be like, Gleesh, oh, this shit. And the girl will be like, Kelly, but the girl's crying and shit, but the guy's like, oh, let me get a picture of Gleesh and shit. So it's crazy like that.
That's how I felt when I met you last night. I was like, damn, bro. I was like, y'all both tight as fuck together.
You ever had a real girlfriend before?
I
don't see you as the girlfriend type for the most part.
Yeah, no, I had like 3 girlfriends
Okay.
in my life. She's number 4.
Okay.
Like actual like girlfriends that seen my mama and you know.
That kind of is what makes it official, huh?
Yeah, facts.
I think people see me with a girlfriend, you with a girlfriend, and it's starting to be like, damn, maybe having a girlfriend would be kind of cool.
Wave,
You got a girlfriend?
Yes.
Really?
What?
Okay, good.
I live with my girl.
Oh, that's
lit.
official.
the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Getting a girlfriend is the wave.
Beta.
We is not going for that, bro.
It makes it a little harder to
need
get
a
pussy,
girlfriend.
though. So that's kind
Nah,
of
hell no, that should be easier.
In this new world and age,
You don't
Right.
want the random pussy nowadays anyway.
like, this is
nah,
gross.
like,
Yeah, I wish I would have
Yeah,
hopped on
that
this
shit
wave
nasty.
before my bitch broke up with me like a month ago. Damn.
Yeah, and it's
I
not
gotta
even
get you a
winter
girl.
time either. It's
I
straight
know.
summer and we're still going through with it.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
it don't even
real.
count as a girlfriend
You know
if
it's
it's like
commitment.
December. Hell no, it don't count.
That's just lonely hours.
It's just cold.
yeah, girlfriend's the wave. Get somebody that know what eggs you like. I like to put
Oh,
it down.
real.
You feel me?
Very
real.
Way better. You feel me?
If she can stand your farts, then you're good.
Oh, yeah,
Real.
you can
That's
smell my
so
fart.
real.
You can
I
have
ain't
my
even
heart.
gonna
That's
hold
been
you,
the
bro.
same.
I'm not even
You
gonna
gotta
hold
test her
bro.
like you got a fart and then close her in the
Fact.
sheet.
Yeah, in fact.
Take that shit.
She wake up to
that
your
shit.
farts
That
every
one
day.
time.
Yeah.
And
One
you picking
time.
your nose and shit, and she ain't really say
Hey,
too
if
much.
she kiss you with morning breath, bro, she
Fact.
fucks with
Yeah,
you.
that's it.
Nah, she kiss you with backwood or frontal breath. She
I
runs.
got that permanently.
I don't
To,
know,
to me,
that
a
shit
girlfriend is
nasty.
not even like a person I have sex with. It's just a person that I feel comfortable farting around.
Facts.
Like the only girl that I'm really farting around.
And that's when you know you go into the realm of wife. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, that's
when
wifey
you-
mistake.
Like a girlfriend is like, I'm testing you out, but once I and then you like, baby,
That
you
smell
are a
good.
wife. You are a wife. Like without a ring, without the
Ooh,
papers.
you nasty.
You're just a
yeah,
wife.
I'm
I
fucking
was,
with you.
I was about to ask that, like y'all like official like that? You got the ring?
Nah, I mean we're engaged. I
That's
mean,
lit.
Oh, that is.
I mean, well,
No, can we make it a no jumper wedding
I mean,
in Colombia? Let's get it.
No
I mean, we're
jumper
like
wedding.
not officially engaged, but I mean, like, bruh, we live together. We are family. Like, that's my family. Like, I don't know how to explain it, bruh. Like, we all we have. You know what I
That's
mean?
real
So it be like that. We don't have no family out here and shit. So I live with this girl. She like real life seen me at my worst and shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And like never. Like, that's why I love her to death. Nah, I just smoke too much. Like, I really just smoked too much. I thought it was California, and I didn't think anybody would complain. And,
Right.
and gelato
Yo, that
came
shit be
out.
weird as hell.
It's not OG no more. It's like gelato. And It's like very strong.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Gelato like Pokemon. That shit got levels. You just be upgrading. It's
But
like
you're
23,
addicted to
then it go
gelato because I
33.
feel like gelato now is like people are like,
Yeah.
it's such a big deal.
Nah.
It's a different drug now.
Nah, actually, it's like, yeah. I really am, though. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I am addicted to gelato.
He's on level 45 right
People
now.
think we're talking about food right now.
He's smoking gelato pack.
Oh man, that's amazing, bro. Yeah, my girl said last night. She said, "My alarm clock every morning is your farts," and I was like, "That's so romantic, bro.
Bruh.
That's beautiful."
So can we see the no jumper wedding? Are we invited to the no jumper wedding?
Well, I'm not throwing around the word wedding. I only been with her like 6 months, bro.
Oh, say less.
He's that guy now. He's the guy who's like, you know how like you hang out with your girl and then like her friend gets married and all of a sudden she's like looking at you like,
So
you ain't shit, huh? Like you never gonna fucking.
when's Tony gonna pop the question?
Blue, he don't understand. Like, it's like Illuminati thing with this. Like, the
Yeah, it's over
boyfriend's
with.
like, it's an understanding that we have. It's like the shit y'all say, it's like, we ain't gonna be sitting there laughing at that. Like, and that bitch fetish at me and Blue. I'm like,
Like hell no, that's the wrong thing.
That's why I bring my girl around like Lil Pump and shit because I'm like, nah. Like this is closer. This is more what I'm like.
That's why you only hang around. That's why you gotta only hang around shitbags. So
Yeah, because it makes you look good in
make you look
comparison.
good to your girl. You feel me?
Oh my god.
Nah, but you the shitbag shawty though. So you
Yes.
yeah.
Yo, you know what? One of the most iconic lines. I watched the old Gleesh interview that never got to come out. Which, by the way, the reason why I didn't come out was because his lawyer basically was like, "Nah, bro, like you're dealing with some shit right now. Like legally, we can't put out a podcast where you're talking about shooting people."
He just didn't want me to, like, my image, you know what I
He
mean?
want you to
It was,
incriminate
not
yourself?
even incriminate. It was
Yeah.
more of just my image. It was
Yeah.
like what I was saying was like, I didn't have no holds barred, and especially
You was
how
being too real.
Yeah, just how I was feeling. I was just
Yeah.
like hated the world, and I was saying whatever the fuck I wanted to say.
But
You know what I mean?
that's my favorite fucking no jumper. I think only me and him seen it.
Yeah, and you know what's funny though?
Yeah, you
is that
told me that yesterday.
Yeah.
his old white Jewish lawyer calls me in the morning with Gleesh on the phone at like 9 o'clock in the morning and just starts saying the N word, hard R, and everything. He's like, listen, my client is not gonna have an interview come out where he's talking about shooting. Beep, and I'm just like, whoa. I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, shout out
couldn't
to
believe
the lawyer though. He got your back. Off top.
Turo, man. Shout out to
That's
Turo.
hey, that's your same lawyer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah,
shout
most
out.
definitely, most
Shout out
definitely.
to him, man.
Shout out to his Jewish ass really thinking that it was all good to be saying that. So you know you're old and had such if you think you can just like say that around like black dude like with the hard R and everything.
You can't even differentiate the A and the ER. Yeah.
But I feel like the media put certain shit there to make people
Make everybody go
man,
against each other.
most definitely. Like, so I feel like if everybody was in tune with the real world instead of what's going on with Twitter and the media and the news and shit, then you would actually understand.
People
like,
are way more sensitive on Twitter. Yeah. You know, like
On the internet in general, yeah.
in real life, my like every conversation that I ever have is like black dudes and white dudes like roasting each other for their things that their race does, et cetera, et cetera. But then on Twitter, it's like all out war for
But
if
I
that shit happens.
understand. It's
Yeah.
more like you have to be sensitive to, you know
Certain
what I mean?
people should.
Certain people, because you never know what, you know what I mean, certain people went through in their life and shit. So,
Yeah, like
you know what I mean?
I probably shouldn't be wearing this shirt right now. That just
Abortion
says,
is murder. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I ain't gonna
just-
hold
You know,
you.
there's a lot of Hannah Bakers out here. You can't do that.
I just thought it was a
Like,
tight
no,
shirt.
They'll
I
just
didn't
go
even.
crazy, bro.
Speaking on
They
the
not.
subject, like, I have the FTP shit down, right?
Yeah.
I wore a fucking hoodie one time. My man Zach set me up, man. I wore FTP.
Shout out
hoodie.
Zach, man.
Like, Zach always sets me up. He been setting me up since day one. To the point where I
Yeah.
stopped paying attention to what the fuck he put on my
Yeah.
shit. Like, I just don't even care. Like, people be like, oh,
What the
I'm like,
fuck?
bro. And I'm like, nah.
Because you were rocking FTP in videos like 4 years ago and shit, right?
Facts.
Before
I-
anybody knew
yeah,
about it.
I knew about Zach when he was working at Huff. When
That's
wow.
that
lit.
nigga was my plug at Huff. He gave me an 80-pound box. And I was picking out everything. I was like, oh, I want this. I was throwing everything in the box. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
And Huff was like, they was like, yeah. And when I left, they were trying to take shit out, but he was putting shit back in. He made sure my shit went through.
Yeah.
And then at the same day, he was like, bro, I got a shirt I want to give you and shit. I was like, bro, get it to me. I'm thinking it's another Huff joint. He was like, nah, FTP, it's my own joint, you know what I mean? It's like a conflict of interest. They don't want me to give my product out to you on this premises type shit. So I'm like, bro, all right, well, let's step around the corner and give me the goddamn shirt. Fuck you talking about, bro? I don't care. Like, fuck you talking about, bro?
Damn, that's real as fuck, though.
And I was wearing this shit ever since, bro, like in every video. But it was just like, he would text me every time I wore his shit in a video. I didn't even realize I was wearing his shit. Like, he would just send me shit all the time, like as everybody would send me 10 Deep and everybody would send me shit. And I would just pick his shit for video day. Yeah. And I was like, bro, it was just a plain FTP. It was like, I like plain shit. Like, it wasn't too much extra shit. So I was like, I always pick this shit. And he was like, bro, good looking on the motherfucker. Like, bro, thank you. I appreciate you for, you know what I mean? I'm like, bro, I didn't even realize I was wearing your shit. Your shit is that crazy that I was wearing it. It's you doing the work, nigga. It ain't me, you know what I mean?
What is it about him that you think makes people like him so much? Because there's so many rappers who are doing shit like Fredo, Keith. Like, a lot of people fuck with him crazy, like off the rip, like no money changing hands as far as I know and shit like that. Like, why does he get so much love from your perspective?
Man, Zach gets so much love because he's one of those kids. Like, the kids that buy his shit, he is actually one of those kids. Yeah. He's not like a corporation like Gap, and they don't know what the fuck, who's buying what, and it's like they hire some young body and still have them corporated mind and shit. Like, he's actually one of those kids. So he knows what's hot. He knows what's cool and shit. Like, and the people he's selling his shit to is just like him. It's 1,000 kids just like him, bro. And they all like, bro, I can't wait to, like, just how like I was attracted to motherfucker Gucci and Boozy style when they was rapping, because I ain't used to listen to rap. I used to listen to go-go when I came up. Go-go's a DC music and shit. Like my whole life I would listen to go-go every day and shit.
He was on the radio for go-go songs when he was 15, he said.
When I was like 14, 15, like all the way up to like 17.
But wasn't
17,
it like,
18.
it was like Cruise though, right? It was like go-go.
They were
like
violent go-go crews, yes.
Nah.
He was talking about crazy violent shit with that shit, yeah.
I know this interview, so that's why I wanted to re-ask this question.
There were crews, but it's like, all right, the band is the music.
Yeah.
Then the people come to the club, you know what I mean?
Or just ignorant motherfuckers.
But with it, like, everybody's from DC, so you from a hood. You're not in the gang. You just from wherever you live at. You just from there, and y'all go to the club together.
Like actual like street by street wise, or like the whole neighborhood.
Yeah, like street by street wise. Like as far as like,
because you rap about like Monroe Street a lot and shit like that.
All right, now it's like that. So we'll attach ourselves to one specific street. So we're like 18th for Monroe, right? But 18th for Otis, 18th for Newton, 18th for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the way up to Varnum, like, it's our area, 1A zone, you know what I mean? Clean side, that whole area, like, but 18th for Monroe is the street you gonna catch us at. That's the joint we get off at, you know what I mean? That's where you gonna, boop, boop, boop. Just like when you go down to Social Quarters. Social Quarters is a comp. It's like a project, but that's a project. See, my shit residential, and they shit a project. So they got the buildings and you know what I mean, Section 8 and all that. So they should be M Street, First and M Street. They had Tyler House and Sibley Plaza, 2 buildings. You know what I mean? They from the same joint, Social Quarters, but that's Tyler House and that's Sibley Plaza. Then they got Down Bottom and you know what I mean, Threes and like, you know what I mean, the unit and all this shit, you know what I mean? But they all Social Quarters. And when they, during the day, they get into it with each other.
With each other, yeah.
But when they go out, they serve some quarters.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when we had the go-go, we serve some quarters. It ain't, what I got into you with at the joint now. We here because they there too. You see what I'm saying?
Damn.
So that's where the crews come into, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Unity.
Facts.
Okay, so this is, but what he said in the other interview, he said that he was always a go-go kid, didn't really care about rap that much, right? And then he heard Gucci, and Gucci had like a lyric where he was saying, go, 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 in between every bar. And then that's when he first started fucking with rap. And that totally makes sense, because like, that is like the merger between the two. And when once you understand that and you listen to him, it all makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, when Boozy spoke how I felt. Gucci spoke what I was doing. But the way they said it, it was like, I ain't think rappers could do it because it was conventional rap at the time where it was like, you know what I mean, 3-minute song, 3 hooks, 2 hooks. No, 3 hooks, what was it, 4 hooks and 3 verses or some shit like that, you know what I mean? And Gucci was doing whatever the fuck he wanted. Boozy was doing whatever the fuck they wanted. And then the way they was sounding, it was like you said, like go, go, go. Like, it was one line when Gucci he said, green Hummer, green Vet, green Chevy, green something, red light something. He said yellow something, red something, right?
Yeah.
And for his ad libs, for every joint, he was like green Hummer, he was like go. Green joint, he was like go. For something go. And he said yellow, and he said red, and he was like stop. Like the ad libs, like he just fucked that joint up. But in my mind, like when he was like go, he said that joint like 5 times, like oh he fucking that thing. Like at the go, he was like go, you know what I mean? So that's where that shit come from. It's like all energy into your shit, and it's like more keeping you dancing than like you listening.
It's
to
about like the vibe.
Yeah,
and shit
the
more.
vibe than more than what you hearing. You know what I mean?
And so yeah,
They were saying real shit too though. That just in their own like way. You feel me?
Go.
Oh, you meant to go. Okay.
Oh, who?
I was meant like your influences like Gucci.
Oh yeah,
and
nah,
those
facts.
shit.
Goo Wop, yeah, nah, facts. And that was that too. Like I never thought a rapper could be real.
Yeah.
Like I never seen rappers really. My man Boozy changed the game when he pulled out all hundreds. You know what I mean? And laid on the bed of all hundreds. And had the cars that he was talking about on his songs right behind him. He like, man, I got a green. He said, I got a green, yellow, and red motherfucking Charger. He said that shit in like 5 different songs, bro. You hear me? Nigga be rapping about that shit, but when he pulled up in them joints, I was like, oh shit, like on some Hood Affairs DVD, not even on this video type like shit, like on some behind the scenes type shit.
That's lit.
He really doing the shit he talking about. I was like, oh man, I ain't think these punk ass rapper niggas was doing that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
that's so true. Do you think like, well, who do you see in the game now that you look at him and you're like, oh, he's really, you put him in the same category, like, damn, they're really about what they're talking about? Nobody.
Oh, I mean, all right, give me, cause
You're gonna be here all day.
yeah, cause there's a shit ton of rappers, and then you know what I mean. It's
Nah,
some
it's niggas out here, man.
Nah, it's damn. No, I'm not saying. That's what I'm saying. It's a shit ton of rappers, and then there's some real niggas, and then some fake niggas. So I can't just be like, oh, this nigga real and this nigga fake. We'd be here all day, like you said. If I really went through the list of what I think is a real nigga and a fake nigga and shit from the shit that I know of these niggas. Like if I don't know nothing about the nigga, I don't know nothing about the nigga.
That's fucked up though, because if you're a pussy and you become a popular rapper, chances are some hood dudes are gonna swoop up and fucking
back
bring
you
you
up.
into their little gang, so they have somebody out there representing them.
And then that's when niggas think that they hard once they get they get a little money, they get a little like backing, and they think because they got 20 niggas behind them.
People wonder how dudes become a blood when they're 35. It's like, well, like when they pop off rapping and become a gang member. It's like, yeah, because that's basically like their security. Who then?
Yeah. I was watching somebody's shit and he was cousin. It was Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa was cousin it up, and I'm like, I didn't know this nigga was.
This one of them topics when I was talking about earlier where it gets sensitive, like on some PC shit, cause like, you know what I mean? Cause you could get into like, I could be like, all the California niggas feel like ain't none of these other niggas blood. So like, but who am I to say that? Cause everybody else out there joining blood and ain't nobody doing nothing about it. And I ain't from California, so I don't know nothing about none of this shit. Where I'm from, it ain't none of that shit, nigga. Like it ain't fuck you talking about. We from this street. And don't come down here with that shit you talking about, Slim. Like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, for real. Like, you missing it, bro. What the fuck? Like, all that colors and everything, bro, you's a man. You all the fuck, bro. Like, everything out there, all that shit, when we down there jail, boy, you got to hold your own. You can't run to your house. You can't run in house. You can't run in that cell. You got to play that card. You got to do what you got to do. So all that extra shit is out the window, man. I don't be knowing what the fuck going on. I be seeing videos of niggas down in jail be blood, Crips, all that shit. And when the Migos get on their ass, they was running like shit. I was like, oh man, bro, I don't know what the fuck. It was fuck you niggas was doing,
Shout
man.
out to QC, man. Shout out to the Migos.
I'm scared of Migos,
No, I
man.
wasn't
You don't want
talking
them
about
out
them.
of
I was talking about the actual motherfucking.
I was on the-
Yeah.
I was talking about the actual Migos, bro.
Nigga,
I don't know what y'all talking about. I talking
you
about
talking
the
about
actual Migos.
talking about the actual essays.
I mean, shout out to the Migos too, though, bro. You know what I mean? But what I was talking about was the actual, where we from, we call the Mexicans Migos.
Right.
Like, what's up, Migo? So it ain't disrespectful. Like, homie, friend, you know what I mean?
My nigga, amigo.
That's a
No, that's
Migo.
true. Yeah. I mean, the Migo thing has been going around for a little while. You seem like you probably got a few Mexican plugs in your phone.
I mean,
Is DC like diverse like that, like racially and shit, or like, no?
It's Chocolate City,
Chocolate City,
but it's gentrified now.
Yeah.
I mean, what's that? That's the word.
Gentrified.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gentrified. I ain't mean to sound ignorant, but it's gentrified. That's the
good.
word.
Spell check looks right
spell
there
check.
for it.
Yeah, nah. When it's Chocolate City, we came up. When you go to school, it's all black people. I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
Yeah.
only reason I know how to interact with other cultures is because my father was in the army, and I dabbled in, like, my mother and them would send me to him, and I would, like, in Alabama, it was white people around everywhere. You know what I mean? So it was everything. But my niggas back home don't really know how to. That's why
how to
I
like
don't-
adapt. And
Facts. That's why I don't be. You know what I mean? Because they.
You can't bring certain niggas around.
Because they don't, you see what I'm saying?
real
Because it's
shit.
like, it's really honestly hard to, if you never really, like, as a child, from elementary to middle school to high school, and nobody's going to college, so, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You never really get a chance to see another culture. Maybe a couple Muslims and a couple Spanish people, but they was in ESL in elementary, and then they clicked up in middle school and started doing their own thing, and they weren't even heavy enough, you know what I mean?
To even
be,
do nothing,
like,
yeah.
not even to be doing anything. Like, they were so, you would link in with a couple of them, but you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, they probably felt some type of way, like as far as, like, I don't feel.
Like you can relate to somebody.
But yeah, like, it wasn't like we would treat them a different way, but I know how it probably felt if you like the only Mexican in the school and shit, and everybody else black and shit, and you just like, that's not my culture. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, they don't eat the same food I eat. They don't listen to the same music that I listen to. So, you know what I mean? It's like only so much we had a bond with, but that we go to school and shit. You see what I'm saying? It just be like that.
He said on the other podcast, he goes, "We was fighting the Germans." He's talking about being like,
Yeah, nah, when I lived with my father, we was in Germany. We got into
shit.
it with the Germans and shit a couple times and shit. They thought they was going.
They was thugging out there.
Yeah, they was faking like shit. We was whooping their ass, bro. And then you know, I raised the stakes and shit. I brought a baseball bat. They tried to bring a crowbar and shit. I was wilding out there.
"I raised the stakes."
Wait, what? How old
He
are
was
you?
in
when
Germany with a
I
baseball
was
bat.
Before he was sticked up, it was a different kind.
Oh my shit, man! Shout
yeah,
it.
nah, for real. I was like 8 going into 9 because I was
Damn,
out
they-
there for a whole school year. So you know, you change it.
They were trying to pack you out in 8 when you was 8.
I was like, what, 3rd, 4th grade?
Damn, these niggas is getting the German niggas is getting in there early.
And we was fighting niggas in high school though. Like,
Oh yeah.
Was I in 3rd, 4th? Oh yeah, I was. I don't know.
You went back to Germany for high school?
Nah, them niggas was in fucking high school that we was fighting.
Whoa.
You were in
Yeah,
3rd
fact.
grade.
Hold on, time out. Question. So the bag when you
Hold
got
on.
your like school
I was
bag.
I was 9 years old because it was 2009. And what year did The Matrix come out or some shit like that?
Matrix came out like 2004. Like,
it was
So
like
you was trying
it was
these
like
moves
90. I
on
mean, it
these
was like
niggas.
it was
This
like
nigga
it was
is
like
stupid.
99 and Matrix came out in like 2000. What year did Cher come out?
Fuck, I got you, bro.
I feel like The Matrix came out roughly
What
in
year was
2000.
Cher like, do you believe in
Oh
love?
my God, this is how he
That was
places
the
events in his life.
That was the hottest song
I love
at the
this
time,
guy,
bro.
I love this guy.
It was 99, bro.
this guy.
I was 9. I was 9,
Bro.
fool. I was in 4th grade fighting
Nah,
high
with the
schoolers,
bat.
fighting high
With the
high
bat.
school
With the
Germans.
bat and the
Nah,
crowbar.
I ain't stopped with the bats. But I felt like I ain't, cause if we don't win fights, I feel like we lose fights. Like if it ain't a straight win by landfall, I feel like we lost.
Right.
So the next time I see you, I'm gonna up the stakes and we gonna win this bitch. You hear me? Like I don't even know what y'all talking about.
You don't feel satisfied just like getting a couple good.
Like, if we ain't lose the fight, but we ain't win that bitch. You hear me? Like, so I wasn't going for it. So the next time we see the nigga, we seen their ass at the school a couple days after the shit. Like, what happened was, every day we gotta go to the school bus. So, boom. This is the first time I ever rode school bus to school, cause DC, it ain't no school bus. You either get on a train or your mama or your folks take you, or you just gotta walk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is the first time I ever was riding the school bus, but it's like throughout the year, so I'm used to riding the school bus. So we walk down to the school bus, and we're like a part of the community that is not on the base. So we live with the German community.
Okay,
So.
yeah.
We're not on the base. We're not around.
You in the regular neighborhood,
Yeah,
yeah.
but as our block is set up, it's every house on this block is American. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And everybody around us is German.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
but we still gotta walk all through Germany to get to wherever the fuck we
all
going,
through
type
Germany.
shit, right?
Wow.
So we walking to school, but we walking to the school with a bus stop at, right? It's like 5, 6 in the morning, still dark as shit, right? So we get down there and everybody, all the boys got like sisters. All of us got like sisters and shit. So we get down to the bus stop and the German niggas gotta go to school, right? And I guess they school was walking past our bus stop or some shit. Like, I don't remember ever seeing them. We probably did see them a couple times in the morning.
Oh, so y'all went to different schools. Like
Yeah,
that.
no,
Okay.
they went
But
to German school. We're waiting for the bus. They're walking to
Yeah,
school
true. There
type
you go.
shit. So, boom, we're in their neighborhood type shit. So, I guess we're on this side of the street, and these motherfuckers walk past our group of sisters, and not sisters like as black
Yeah.
girls. I'm talking about like people in this cul-de-sac is white people, families, and blacks and Asians and all that, but we Americans, you know what I mean? So it's like
Y'all-
we together.
yeah,
like,
yeah, y'all American
Y'all
gang.
It's
walk
so
through.
funny how Americans
American
like
gang.
unite when they're somewhere else. They're like so
That's
like
how it
we're
is,
like
though.
all like yeah we're Americans.
Niggas
We'll
are-
be fighting with each other.
All of a
but, like,
sudden
when
you're
we're
proud of
anywhere
it, right?
else, they're like, yeah,
I think
yeah, it's fucking America
It's just
over
human
here.
nature for you to unite with
Whatever's
whatever
familiar.
Exactly.
that
Yeah,
you're familiar
comfortable.
with whenever it's time to get to it. You know what I mean? Especially when it's time to get to it.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers walked through a group of our sisters and was like pushing their ass. Like, they ain't walk around. And I'm a wild nigga. Like, everybody else was like,
Yeah.
I'm boop. Oh, no, because where we at, they walk past our sisters and they walking to us next. They got to meet.
Yeah.
We all
Up his ass.
We all record. And it's slow time, so you know what I mean? Like
Y'all niggas slipping and shit.
my man fell. So I was so mad.
This how the Gleesh walk got
my
invented.
man is my man Ern and his brother, it was either Mikey or Johnny or something like that, right? The nigga Johnny or whatever the nigga my man Ern brother was, right? He was tall as shit, right? So it was 2 small Germans and 2 small me and Ern about the same height, right? And they about our height. They had a tall nigga, he about my man Ern brother height. Everybody, and we had Andy and a couple other niggas, we all was wrecking, right? But Ern brother fell, but he was going off. I'm talking about he's one of them niggas was like a nerd, though. You would not expect this shit, though. That's why I was so
putting hands-
mad, right? Look, he one of them niggas that like a comic girl. Like has a relationship with
hentai,
a,
like
like he
hentai.
has a relationship with a girl that's a comic book. He's like, I fucking love her. Oh my god, like he loves Buffy the Vampire.
He's
He
that
like
kinda
one of them
guy.
type of nigga, bro. Like he's a nerd, bro. Like he wouldn't,
Like,
no, bro. But I
fucking
ain't expect it.
Tombstone.
But he went the fuck up, bro. When I popped off, he was out there going crazy more than anybody. He was a fucking Viking, bro.
He
But
said, "You seen this flag, nigga?
boom, he
Red,
slipped
white,
up.
and
He tried to
blue."
hit a nigga up, boom, and the nigga he slipped. He ain't get jumped. He ain't get stomped out or nothing. He just slipped. I took that as an L. I took that one movement as an L, bro.
So you had to come back for the get back after that just because he slipped?
Couple days later, I got suspended because I was always getting suspended and suspended. I was bringing cap guns and fireworks, all types of shit, fighting all the time.
Where was
and
you?
shit.
You was getting bringing like from America? Where the fuck is you getting?
Nah, because the kid
fireworks?
was Germany was so sweet. And other countries be sweet, like Africa,
Yeah.
Germany. You can buy alcohol as a child.
Yeah.
You can buy cigarettes. You can buy whatever the fuck
whatever.
you want. You can buy whatever you want. Like they weren't caring about cap guns or fireworks. Like all this. I'm gonna tell you the curse of fireworks that we had too about that. But boom,
The curse.
what I was talking
This
about?
nigga killed me. You bring your fireworks.
fireworks
school, you got
curse?
suspended.
We gone to the fireworks curse.
You got suspended.
Oh, I used
You
to
about to get
suspended.
back on their ass.
I didn't remember the
And 3
fireworks.
days
All right,
later.
so boom, I got suspended.
You
Boom.
got the bat now.
Boom. I'm in the house. I ain't even supposed to be going out. But my stepmother, boom, because my father married somebody else. So my stepmother was in there. And she know I don't really play baseball. But I got a baseball bat.
That's
She
a bar.
like, what you taking the baseball bat out the house for? And I'm like, shit, you gotta play baseball.
Wicked her ass.
Shit, I gotta play baseball.
We caught these motherfuckers at the little school that they be right there by our block, right? Like right there by our block, fool. Ran down. They get the breaking. All their ass got out of there. We caught one because she couldn't get out of that little goofy ass. Get out of there. We got him. I'm on his ass like this, like, right? But this nigga slow, such a bitch. Where he like, no. He like, no, nine. Because that's how you say no.
Hey, I looked that up. How you say no in Germany?
Look that shit up. One nigga like, nine. Fool, I ain't want to bust his shit open.
At 9, you gave him mercy.
I gave him mercy.
That's real nigga shit.
That's real
But
nigga
the fucked
shit.
up part was I felt bad because since I raised the stakes and I'm suspended, the next day they got caught bullshitting at the bus stop and them motherfuckers pulled crowbars out. You hear me?
Wait. Your homies ran up on him with crowbars, or your friends got jumped?
They ain't jump us because I ain't do nothing to the nigga.
Oh, okay.
But they
started
just
you
had
out.
crowbars.
But they raised the stakes.
But that, yo, you gotta understand, America always do that. We always raise the
I'm going
stakes.
to raise the stakes.
Like, we gonna have the nuke, and then everybody else gonna get a little nuke, and we gonna be like, yo, we gonna regulate
But they
their
don't
nuke.
really want to do it.
But they don't want to do it because we really. You feel me?
If you was
we'll
gonna,
push
if you
the
was
button.
gonna fake, if you was gonna act like you not scared, I'm gonna do it.
Just know,
If
red,
you
white,
act
and blue,
like
we
you not
going.
scared, I'm gonna do it.
We going.
When you think about it, America, like, you know, in every hood, every neighborhood, every crew, whatever, there's always like the alpha male, the guy that you can't fuck with, that is just the toughest motherfucker. If you fuck with him, you're gonna die. America is that guy on the
fuck
the
with
national
us, bitch.
stage,
We
you know?
don't fuck with America.
Thank
man.
God.
We not going.
I'm
But
so glad we don't
at
live in
the
like a
same
demasculated country.
Don't try us.
At
Do you
the
see
same
this
time-
shit? You see how quick we unified? Don't fucking play with us.
But wait,
It's
at the
America,
same time,
bitch.
we are not with the government. Let that be known. We do not fuck with the government,
Right, yeah,
bro.
yeah.
America is Americans. The government is the government.
That's a whole
Yeah.
nother thing.
Americans don't fuck with the government.
Whatever they
alright?
did to y'all, we had nothing to do with it.
Like, it's for real. Like, we don't push buttons. We don't even want that shit to go on, bro. You hear me? And the way we act, it's not our fault. It's because the way they make us, like the way they put shit into our society, the way they grow us, the way they raise us. It's like you remember how the saying is, it takes one to create a child, but it takes a village to raise it. You see what I'm saying? So they raise society, fool. Like the way they make shit happen, like I said with media and shit, like they're raising us to be this way. So don't blame us, blame them. But we will get on your ass if you ever try to play with us. And
Hey,
shit
but
like.
remember though, Debo did get knocked out. So niggas that be acting like they too macho, you feel me? Everybody could get knocked off.
Now you can't
We
be
all-
faking and snatching niggas' chain.
We
That's why
get
I
knocked
said-
off. We pushing that button, bitch. Don't try us.
That's why I said the Americans don't
Red, white, and
fuck
blue.
with the government because we not Debo.
But when that North
shit.
Korea shit was going on, and like for a moment there, it seemed like, damn, we might really drop a nuke on fucking North Korea. I was sitting there thinking like, yeah, it's fucked up that a lot of people got to die, but if they play with us, I want the kind of government that's going to be like, all right, we're going to blow up your entire fucking country. We're going to kill 100,000 people just because you fucked with us.
Or though, like you don't want that. We don't want that government that's gonna pump fake and then them niggas do it to us first, and then we all fuck.
Exactly.
You don't
'cause
wanna be the
you want to
nigga
be the one
that
who goes
has
for
the
it
back.
first. Yeah.
I mean, but we ain't did
fact.
shit yet, and we don't need to. But like, nigga, if they come drop some shit on us right now, we gonna be all fucked just because of a nigga that we got representing all of us. And I don't think that the majority of us don't want him to be representing us. You feel me?
Yeah, no, that's
All because of one other nigga mistakes.
Look, just know whatever y'all think, y'all come, we unifying and we fucking y'all up. We not going for it.
Yeah,
Just
right.
telling y'all the
I ain't
truth.
gonna hold you because we ain't talking to nobody but they government because we ain't talking to the people. I ain't
Exactly.
gonna hold you.
It's not like North Koreans are the
it's-
same as like their leader. Like
Yeah, we're
they,
not
they
talking
don't
to
understand.
the people. We're talking
Same
to
shit.
their governments too. We're talking to governments as a whole. Like as a whole, we ain't fucking with y'all shit, bro. Like
At all government
all.
officials
Facts.
with this drop.
Like that,
Make
no,
them
no, no,
watch
no.
this.
I wanted to go.
We
I've
not
been
going
waiting
for
for an
it.
interview and shit because I've
We
been
not going for
waiting
it.
for this. It's like this. Everybody's like, what we need to do to change shit. We need to get rid of law enforcement as far. We need to get rid of law enforcement and not rid of law enforcement. We need to hold our law enforcement to. And I ain't talking about me, you, and you. I'm talking about the motherfucker who children. Your father, the police. Your mother, the police. Or your folks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the government and shit. You need to hold them folks credible. But you know what the kill is, they reaping the benefits too, so they could care less. And they so ignorant, they could care less. But until the motherfuckers who really working them jobs that's holding us apart, cause I get deep into this shit. I
feel you though.
I ain't gonna hold you for. I know how to change this country for. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like he said, make America. Like my man Adam said, make America Gleesh again. I really know how to change this country. They just gonna smoke me for it. You know what I mean? I already know what's gonna happen. So
it's at the end of the day, bro. It's classism. It's fucking whoever got the most money, that's who got the power, and that's who run everything. You feel me?
Now to this motherfucking curse of the fireworks.
I forgot about that for a second.
Curse.
Okay.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Let's get that.
We all bought some fireworks from the store. As some young niggas, we was in Germany. We bought some fucking fireworks, bro.
Was it 4th of July in America?
I believe it was.
And that's why y'all was celebrating.
I believe it was, bro. But we were not supposed to have these fireworks. I think somebody's mother put a curse on us or something because, like, they told us not to get them shits, and we still was like getting them shits, right? But everybody got in trouble with them shits, one way or another. But like one person, and even him, with the thought that he didn't get in trouble, he stressed out and probably told on himself or some shit like that. Like I don't even know. We all got in trouble some way, somehow, bro. Like, boom, I got caught with the joints in school and shit, and I already got caught. My man already snitched on me early that year with a cap gun. I brought the cap gun to school. Like, right, look, bro, look. And I'm thinking, man, these the coolest niggas in the class, including me. We like, like, this nigga went smack to the teacher, like, snitched on me. I was like, oh, he's a fucking fag.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit happened to me. One time I brought a band to school.
A what?
$1,000, and the nigga snitched on me. I was
How the fuck you get in trouble for bringing money?
How you have $1,000 in high school? I never had $1,000 in high school.
Yo, let me tell you what I did. I'm the wig. I seen it. Look, I'm the wig. I seen it right on the counter, right when I was going on the bus. I was like, oh. Hey, I ain't spent none of it though, but I just,
you stole it from who?
Who you think?
Your parents?
Yeah, man, they came up there, violated my
I thought you meant at the school.
I was like, man, why the hell your parents have $1,000? This is weird too.
But my friends told on me. As soon as I had $1,000, he got $1,000. They went to the teacher, told on me. I'm like, damn, bro, like for real.
I ain't never been a snitch, fool. I think I told on somebody like when I was like 4 years old, but it wasn't even like telling. It was like more of one. We playing the PlayStation. And they wanted to play, my man Travis and my man Anthony wanted to play a game that I didn't want to play. They wanted to play Tekken, and I wanted to play something else. And it's my house, and it's my PlayStation, and my mama upstairs. And I like, hey, Ma, they ain't want to play the game. I want to play. Boom, they made me feel so bad that day. Yeah. They was like, man, at least I ain't never snitched. I never even heard that word before, fool. I was like, bro, what the fuck is y'all talking about? It's like, I ain't never snitched before. It's shit. I ain't never done that before.
Kids in like elementary school and shit are always snitching. That's a big thing when you're a little kid.
I was 4 years old.
Like, y'all tell me, I told once and it was over. One time I told on my dad, I thought he was cheating and he was with his cousin.
You told on to your mom?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I was 5.
I would keep that. Oh, when you're 5, I would keep that secret.
I didn't know.
How are they
it was mom dude.
Together?
I'm like, mommy.
Like, fucking with you. Like, oh my
yo,
God.
I'm like, mommy, yo. I seen daddy. Nah, that was later on.
Saw daddy kissing.
I'm like, I see that.
Mrs. Santa Claus. Saw daddy kissing Mrs. Santa Claus.
Nah, he wasn't kissing. He was just with her. See, I just snitched. It was over with. That was the last time. And the only time I snitched, I was like, wow.
Hey, did your dad, did he fuck you up?
He fucked me up for hours.
I already know. You ain't even had to say it.
And my mom couldn't do nothing. I didn't even know it was coming. Look, let me tell you how I'm chilling, posting for like 30 minutes. He like, yo, come in the room. I go in the room. I'm like, wait, why the belt out? I don't even know what's going on. I'm
for
confused.
Snitching.
Yes.
Even though he really wasn't cheating.
Yo, that probably was one of the best life
lessons forever, yo. I'm talking about 3 hours. It took 3 hours for me to really get it. Like, damn, that shit can't go down.
That's one thing black kids learn quick. Like,
I'm Jamaican.
The punishment we get for snitching, wherever we do for around that joint, bro. Like, all right, that tattling when you young, all right, when you a baby, but that snitching we learned that one time, fool, and it's over. We don't never gotta go back to that shit, cause the way they train that shit in us, boy, that shit over with. I ain't gonna hold you, fool. That shit be dead, bro.
Y'all ever got beat for either getting beat up or doing some or like not like doing some pussy shit and like not fighting?
No.
Yo, my mom put.
I always go to the extreme, fool.
My mom put the tips on me one time because I didn't beat this nigga up and he was bullying me.
My father beat me up for stop fighting.
Exactly.
Like to tell me to stop fighting at school, bro. Because I was always in a fight, like with my friends or something. It was always something, whatever. It didn't matter. I just was fighting.
I was just
bro.
in school.
I was a fighter. And that was really when I was like, it stopped when I was in like Germany. Like right after Germany, when I came back to the States after Germany, I stopped fighting my friends. Like stopped fighting everybody for real. Like I ain't get into no more altercations for real. Like as far as like me and being in school fighting somebody. Like any altercation I got into wasn't over me. Like you know what I mean?
You just start shooting niggas after that, right?
I mean,
like,
not that ain't that. But as far as like any other thing that it was came from the hood type shit. Like, oh, somebody else, or like, that's my man, or something like that. Yeah. Like, well, I really cool. I'm cool with that nigga. I don't really be, you know what I mean? I don't do wild shit. Like, you gotta do wild shit to me to make me jump on your ass. It's ignorance too, cause I know I know that, like.
Something better.
Yeah, fact. Like, I know that, like, my training and thought ain't really necessarily always right in all the situations. But my thing is, not my thing, it's just more of I'm trained to think that way. So any situation that's that extreme situation, you know what I mean? So I take it to the extreme. If I really can't handle anything, it's going to the extreme, you know what I mean? Shit like that. It's like, it's not cool or something, but like I said, how America made and produced us, like it's how I'm programmed, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying, oh, that's my excuse, boop, 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 but that is what it is. And that's how I handle things. And I don't, you know what I mean? Some might say it's not right. And like I said, I know for some certain situations, you know, you could be diplomatic about certain shit, you know what I mean? And my thing is, I go to the extreme when I feel as I can't be diplomatic anymore. Yeah. Like when I feel like I can't communicate to you, or I keep telling you certain things or something like this, and it's over and over and you just not listening, I'm going to the extreme. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, cause I ain't gonna call the police on you. I ain't gonna do none of that extra wild shit. I ain't gonna sit back and let you keep doing that shit that you doing that I feel like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it's, like I said, certain situations, like I ain't gonna just whoop a nigga for stepping on my shoes or some shit. It's gotta be over. Like, if you step on my shoes 5 times, my nigga, now you gotta get your ass whooped.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
You ever have to beat somebody up to defend her honor?
No. Nah, the neighbor.
She probably got security for that and shit.
Not like a fan, like at a show or nothing.
Nah, her fans are more females.
Yeah,
than,
that's probably helps a lot. Yeah,
I haven't had to defend her honor. I would, but it would depend on like I said, certain situations be diplomatic. Like if she did some wild shit, I'd be like, look, I'll get in her ass before I get in the next man. But if he's still doing some wild shit while I'm getting in her ass, I'm gonna get in your ass. You know what I mean? But I'm not like shit. I'm just like, baby, you know you wrong, like shit like that. Like, baby, come on, man, like that shit wild as shit. That you know what I mean. But she ain't never put me in that situation like that. But if it ever would come to it, and right is right and wrong is wrong, you know what I mean. So it's like if I felt that she was wrong, I'd be like, baby, come on, that shit wild. But if this nigga still tweaking, while I'm like, ho, you gonna get your ass whooped, and then I'm gonna handle this too. So you know what I'm saying? Like it be like that. Well, I ain't going. I'm not going for. Don't touch my girl. Straight like that.
It's like America. Like, I dropped the nuke on you.
Just don't touch my family. Like, don't touch my mama, my son, my daughter, and my girl. It's like straight like that. Like, you do whatever you want to do to me, cause I mean, if you can, like, you know what I mean. But don't touch them. Like straight like that.
I feel like you're a pretty like laid back dude though. Like you don't be like causing too much commotion.
That's what I say. My problem is I get into too much commotion. It's like I feel like I'm so laid back that people take it for advantage, and it's like, bro, I feel
like people like test you.
Yeah, test me, bro, and that's really what it is. People really test me, bro, and then that's why I say I take it to the extreme, because then I always end up the bad guy, because at the end of the day, what I do is not justified for what the situation is.
But so that ain't even your fault. That ain't even your fault.
But I know.
That's their fault.
And what be the kill is I done let so much other little shit slide. It be one little petty thing that I tweak on something, and then I be wild as shit. You know what I mean?
Because you know why? Because people when like little shit happen, like most people would like complain about it or say something.
But I don't.
Therefore,
I don't say shit, because I ain't gonna, like, who I'm gonna say shit to?
Yep.
If I say shit to you, see, I'm a bad communicator, and it's gonna be not passive. It's gonna be aggressive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
it's
fuck
gonna be
the passive.
aggressive. Like I'm not, but like at the same time, like I said, certain situations, like I can be diplomatic, bro. Like it really, I can really talk to you. We can really have conversation if it, you know what I mean. And that's what I try to do for a majority of things. Sometimes I take it to the extreme, like I'm hot headed sometimes, like, but for a majority of the times when like I will really just try to talk, you know what I mean. But if that doesn't work, there are other ways to get you to do what you need to do.
That's real shit.
For me.
You ever had some shit like that happen with like a rapper or something where like it like almost could have got there, but y'all just talked it out and it was all good? Yeah.
Trill.
Everybody. There's a bunch of rappers I done got into it like that with, cause I ain't gonna hold. That's why I don't really do shit with rappers.
Yeah,
like,
I feel that.
That's really why I don't fuck with it, cause like I said, I be so laid back, I get taken advantage of. Like this whole, like all these rappers now.
Speaking, my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. Speaking of taking advantage of, all right, but so like, what happened with the whole like Gleesh, like Trail saying Gleesh shit? Like you gave him the okay for it?
Like,
or
like I look at it
like y'all grew up together or some shit?
He from Northeast, I'm from Northeast, and like I said, in DC it's Northeast, Southeast, Southwest, and Northwest. And then all these quadrants are hoods. And every street is like a hood, you know what I mean? So he's in one part of Northeast, I'm in another. He was coming up, he was popping. He was like the nigga in the city and shit. And I was like, you know what I mean, already popping from T.O.B., from the go-go bands and shit. So everybody, you know what I mean, niggas was doing, but he was rapping, so he was like a whole new genre. But I had started rapping too around like 2008, 2009 or some shit. This is all around the same time. And they saw my movement and saw what I was doing, and they wanted me to get with their label and shit. But it wasn't like a label, like I ain't signed no papers or some shit. It was like just wanting to fuck with me and shit.
You were just rolling around with them?
But at the same,
because
at the same time, I was really in the streets. I was really going through some shit. And I was trying to tell, like, it wasn't Trail I was talking to. It was like Do Baby brought me into this shit. And because I knew Do Baby through the Go-Go's, because he was always, his name was Duck back in the day. And he would always get on the mic with my band and shit. So he brought me around them and shit. He was like, man, Gleesh, I gotta fuck with my man Gleesh. He funny as shit. He got his own lingo. He be rapping and shit. He be doing his thing. He be really in the streets and all that. And they was like, yeah, niggas was fucking with. Like my man Boozer the Shooter really attached to that shit, cause he was doing the same shit that I was on. And when they came around me, they seemed like, you know what I mean? But I was telling them, I was like, bro, I don't wanna, cause Trail doing his thing, he blowing. I don't wanna mess that shit up, cause I'm really doing shit like in these streets, and I don't want to bring y'all down with me and shit. But it's like, bro, we'll fuck with you, man. You know what I mean? Boop, boop, boop. So what happened with the Glee shit was, like, we was all brothers. We was all, you know what I mean, fucking with each other and shit. What happened with the Glee shit was, it's like with Yams and Rocky. It was like ASAP Yams made ASAP. ASAP Rocky. ASAP Theo, ASAP Barry, ASAP Lou, ASAP 12E, ASAP Nas, you know what I mean? So all them,
Shout
you know
out
what I mean?
Ferg and Stein.
Shout out Ferg, shout out Addy, all them, you know what I mean? Like, it was that. It was like
everybody was somebody Gleesh.
I wanted to build my brand, basically. You see what I'm saying? Yep. So I would probably name you Interview Gleesh. You know what I mean?
Zan Gleesh.
Yeah.
Or Zan Gleesh or Phone Gleesh?
Yeah, Phone Gleesh or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
New Twitter name right now. Phone
facts,
Gleesh.
like whatever your thing was, I would call you out on it and give you Gleesh behind that.
In the original interview, you kept calling me Adam Gleesh after we had
like,
this conversation.
Adam Gleesh, you know what I mean? Like Adam Gleesh, and I was just about to say it right again. Like I'd call you Adam Gleesh, and that's what it was. So I gave him Fat Gleesh.
Jump Gleesh, maybe? Like no.
I was just looking at that and I was thinking that, but I was like, nah,
jumper.
I was gonna stick with Adam Gleesh. Yeah. You know what I mean? Facts. I was gonna stick with Adam Gleesh. That's what it is. It's Adam Gleesh.
Hitler Gleesh.
You know what I mean? Facts.
Nazi Gleesh.
Oh
Yeah.
God!
Like,
Stop this meme.
Honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. If you look into the Gleesh Chronicles, if you look into the videos back into the day, the Gleesh Chronicles, they say featuring Yung Gleesh and the Gleeshes.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So it means, you know what I mean? I always been Gleesh, you know what I mean? But the kid he just took it and ran with it.
Yeah.
Like,
and he was kind of popping at the time too, so it's like it's sort of overshadowed.
Yeah, facts. And it was a murder.
He dropped that whole tape too, like.
Facts, and it's a murder, and that's when we like split ways, because when he dropped the tape, I was like, bruh, don't do it. I was trying to talk to him, but I couldn't get in contact with him.
He was
so
like
I was talking to people
himself.
around him and shit. Nah, I don't know what he was doing. I was just talking to people around him and shit, and they couldn't get across to him and shit. So it was like, bruh, why you doing this? Because I put my life on the line for you. Not even on some music shit, on some other shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we was out here, you know what I mean? So why you doing this to me? You got a name, you got a buzz. And the kill is, at the time, somebody copywritten his name. When he came in the game as not with the proper management and shit, so he didn't get his shit copywritten. So what he was doing to me was the same shit he was going through, and
so
the same people I'm ready to go at, you know what I mean?
It was over the same type of situation that you was gonna ride for him with?
No, I mean, it was plenty of shit. It was whatever he was going through, like even with the Shy shit. I was ready to go, especially because Shy now was going through it with my hood and shit. It was some shit from back in the day. So I was like, oh shit, plus.
Shy Glizzy?
Yeah, facts. So I was like, oh, it's a plus. You know what I mean? Facts. We was already, you know, boop, boop, boop. You know what I mean? But then it was like, why would you do that to me? Because like I said, we just.
And you would shout out Slutty Boys and shit. Like
That's what I'm saying.
I thought you was slutty. I thought y'all was all Slutty
Nah,
Boys.
but it was like, all right, if you know.
I thought you were slutty.
I thought you were slutty. You sounded gayer than you ever sounded out here
Fuck
before.
y'all. Hey,
I thought you were slutty.
Nah, I just really know what's up. Fuck y'all niggas, man.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you like, all right.
That does have to be one of the weirdest crew names in the history of rap music. Shout out to Trouble. That is a strange crew name.
Slutty
Boys
Boys
is
is
fire.
a group.
Oh, yeah.
There's a
Oh, yeah,
group
and there's
in
a
it.
group too, yeah.
So that's the nigga I was talking about, like Do Baby, P Wild, and motherfucking and Michi, my motherfucking man Michi. Michi the only one like level headed. Like that's the one that I was trying to ask him to talk to, you know what I mean? That's like the only one I ever felt like I could talk to and shit, like as far as like common sense wise. Like that nigga had common sense. Even if he probably didn't know the word to say, like not saying like I'm just saying like that nigga had common sense type shit.
He
like,
could understand
all the way around the board type shit. Like he saw it from every perspective.
Like level-headed guy.
Which is very
Yeah,
level-headed
it's hard
guy
to do
type shit.
sometimes.
Fact. So it was Michi, P Wild, and Do Baby, and that Slutty Boys. So it was Fat Trail, Slutty Boys, Boozy the Shooter, Young Mo, Sheila D, Simone Juicy, and then it was supposed to be me. So I was supposed to come up after all of their ass.
Oh, boy.
So it was a whole line of motherfuckers that the management team was gonna put time into before they ever put time into me.
Kids, you don't want that. You don't want that kind of deal.
Yeah, facts. But it wasn't a deal. It was just like
It was just that's how
it was
shit
more.
was.
Yeah, that's why I just don't attach myself to rappers and shit because like even with Rocky and them, like motherfuckers like it's so
it's a
easy
tier.
for like Gleesh, especially my brand is so easily for it to attach to something else.
Yeah.
So it could easily be ASAP Gleesh. Like it's so easy.
Was that a possibility at one point?
Nah, I mean, Rock. Yeah, they wanted to sign me to
ASAP Gleesh doesn't sound kind of tight.
does sound
though.
kinda
I
good,
can't
yeah.
even lie.
I ain't gonna hold you, but then when I was about to sign, when Gucci tried to sign me and shit, it could have been 1017 Gleesh or Brick Squad Gleesh. You know what I mean? It could have easily been Gucci Gleesh. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like so, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Like it's really easy to attach my brand to whatever the fuck, and that's why I got my brand because I can easily sell whatever the fuck I want to sell. I want to sell toilet paper tomorrow. I can sell Gleesh toilet paper. You know what I mean? So I was trying to attach my brand to him, and he took it and ran with it, and had a platform that was bigger than mine at the time. You know what I mean?
Could have helped boost you up, bro.
Yeah, but didn't come back and was like, hey, so this the nigga who, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it was just like, man, you wild.
So it was never some beef shit. It was just like, I'm not fucking with you. I'm gonna ignore you.
We ain't never get into it. I heard they was looking like the nigga P Wild claimed he was looking for me, but I was everywhere he was looking for me at. But like we ain't never, it wasn't never no shit. Like we ain't never get into it.
Yeah.
I just talked to Fat Slutty yesterday. My man who did the remix, the Gleesh Walk, the leg team. Shout out to the leg team. Big 3-0 down in my city and shit. He was just up here. They moved to LA and shit. And Fat Slutty FaceTime his phone, like, man, bro, I miss you. I'm like, ooh, I miss you too, Fat Daddy, man. He got a child and all that. Congratulations, baby boy. Ain't shit changed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
got his number, you know what I mean? Like, I see you, he like, I see you been doing big thing, man. Gleesh walk on the radio and all that back home and shit. I was like, I ain't even know that.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean? Like,
Pew
I
Pew
ain't-
is on the radio back home too.
Just Gleesh walk or some
Oh,
shit.
okay,
Like, I don't know, cause I ain't even heard this shit, so I ain't even know what the fuck he was talking. He could be saying pew pew or I don't know. I don't know. He just saying this on the radio or some shit. But you know what I mean?
That's lit.
It be like that, fool. You know what I mean? I'm just like, damn. I just like acknowledgement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pay homage. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, just tell everybody the truth. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to sugarcoat it in the interviews, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
It would get brought up. They would ask like where he got Glee from.
facts, and
say
he
that.
wouldn't say it was me, bro.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it's
boy.
wild, cause like, let's keep it true. The nigga Uchi, who was with they group, he wasn't a slutty boy, but he was just like me. He had just as much lingo as I did. That nigga came up with Thought It Was. That shit that Chief Keef and all y'all think that. So I'm paying homage to a nigga that y'all don't even fucking know. My man Uji, shout out to Uji, 49th and Qual. He came up with Thought It Was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all y'all think otherwise. Just like I came up with motherfucking
Gotta
gotta
glow up one day.
One day, like facts. But if y'all think otherwise. You know what
So
I mean?
not the word glow, but you gotta glow up one day. Okay.
Yeah, not the work. They been Glory Boys and they
Yeah.
been glow. It was just like a spin-off
Yeah.
to that shit, like type shit, and they took that and ran with it. You know
Glow
what I mean? It just
jumper,
be
man.
Little
Glow jumper.
homage, little shit.
Glow
You know what I mean?
jumper.
I just be one motherfucker to place homage on shit, like even with that XXX shit with that Drake and shit. Like if it
Exactly.
be that, pay that homage, bro. Like for real.
Niggas be
just-
acting like they too big to
Like,
Especially
yeah,
because
facts.
Drake is so big and
shit
X in comparison his fan base is so small. I mean he has like
That's the
kind of
same,
the craziest
same
fan base. But,
situation. Now,
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I do know, man. That nigga Drake wild
Yeah,
as shit. Boy, I ain't
we-
gonna hold you. That nigga Drake wild as shit, bro.
We all know.
But
bro.
you know what I mean? It is what it is. But like, just pay homage. Nigga, don't be
Yeah.
asking for chicken. You don't be asking for the spotlight. Just like if you gonna take it and run with it, like say at least like, cause it's a lot of rappers right now that sound like how you said my go-go style and shit, but they won't listen to go-go.
Facts.
They won't listen to go-go, but I don't care. Like, just pay homage, nigga. I don't care if you don't, it's like, I don't care if you appropriate that shit. I don't, like, just pay, let DC know that that's DC.
And it's so easy to show love.
That's it. It's
You
so
know?
easy to just be like, bro.
Like one Drake tweet. If Drake had tweeted, "Look at me," or like just something that alluded to it.
Even a, like,
boom.
yeah, exactly.
You know, a little. And he shouts out hella people on Instagram and shit too. But I mean,
Shout it out, you guessed it.
I do
know,
think X was
but-
wilding a little bit with that situation, but I do think that Drake could have made the whole thing right and shown the underground that he has love for.
yeah,
you know?
even if X is tweaking and Drake didn't steal his shit, Drake should show love to all these niggas.
Yeah.
Like,
But
Drake
then
should
it'd be
show love.
hard to show love, because then when you show love, sometimes that shit be backfiring. I ain't gonna lie, it does
And that's
sometimes.
and that's
So then
and
I
look,
get it too.
I get
from
it
his
too. I get it too.
perspective.
I get
'Cause
it
sometimes
too.
you show love and that shit just backfire. Like it always back. It don't. You don't matter what you do. You don't show love. You show love, it backfires. So
See,
you never know.
But then he do.
But then you know
he
what
do
I'm saying?
random shit like fucking that one nigga from Chicago, like that nigga 600 Breezy.
That's
he,
my man too, though. I
Yeah,
ain't
no,
gonna
no,
hold
that
you.
Shout out
nigga,
Breezy,
that
yeah.
nigga, that
That's my
nigga,
nigga,
he's
though.
hard. Yeah,
That's my nigga.
His music is.
Oh yeah, X is beefing with him too.
Yeah, like Drake be like
my
flying.
nigga.
Drake be like flying that nigga out places and shit, but like you don't really hear him co-sign him on no music shit. You feel me?
He put him on the album, didn't he?
600 Breezy's
He
on,
got
is
like
on the Drake
a
album.
20-second thing, doesn't he?
I mean,
I ain't listened to it.
I
so
forgot.
don't
but
know.
look, she looking like
It's all
like
politics.
Fu said. It's like I understand, because if I post all your shit on my Instagram, then that's your Instagram now. You see what I mean?
Facts.
So I get it. You know what I mean? And then like there has been shit that I've done for people and artists and people that they just ain't appreciate this shit. So it is like, damn, it hurt when you do something for a motherfucker and they just be like, damn, fuck that nigga. You know what I mean? So I get how a nigga get stingy. But me personally, bro, I don't sound like nobody. I don't steal from nobody. I don't do shit like nobody. I don't dress like nobody. I don't do nothing. I purposely don't listen to none of these niggas for the simple fact that I don't want them to emulate my sound and make me, you know what I mean, like just sounding like these niggas. And that's why everybody sound like everybody, because everybody listen to everybody and everybody's so quick to
See what's the new-
yeah,
what's the new
facts.
wave.
I don't do that shit. And it's not like, oh, because I don't fuck with a nigga. I just don't like. But I ain't saying I don't know these niggas.
Yeah.
I know they niggas pop up on Academics all the time, and Academics is everybody watch Academics, bro.
Yeah,
Everybody watch Academics.
Everybody's dirty secret.
Fool.
Hey, I be
That
your boy.
nigga-
I be flexing.
That nigga is the motherfucker joint for hip hop, fool. Like if he ain't
Facts.
say it,
Niggas
I don't
be
believe
hating,
it, fool. If he don't say it, I don't
Yo.
believe it, fool. I don't even gonna hold you, cause I ain't gonna hold you, but like on my little case, he did that wild shit, boo boo boo. But after that, I feel like he started giving niggas chances and was actually like speaking, like actually doing
Try to be more
investigations,
fair, yeah.
doing investigations on his interviews before or dropping
Instead
his
of
shit,
just,
just talking shit.
He
Like,
does a
man,
lot more research when it comes to like if somebody has a court case or is being charged with a
Facts,
crime.
facts,
He will
facts.
actually
And that's
figure
why I
out
fuck
what's
with him.
real. Yeah.
That's why I fuck with him. So, you
Yeah,
know what I
instead
mean?
of
Like,
just, you know.
all these niggas pay attention to that nigga. And if these niggas don't pay attention to him, especially like a nigga Drake camp, somebody in this camp pay attention to him. They
Off
pay
top.
people for you to pay attention to, for like,
Hell
especially
yeah.
people with that much money and labels and all that
Fuck
shit
yeah.
going on. You have A&Rs and scouts and people that pay attention to everything that's going on, especially everything Academics is talking about. So if Academics said the nigga one time, then you saw that
Fact.
shit. Facts. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold you.
And think about it, that's just how we all naturally just share music and shit in general. Like fucking, I hear a tight song, I play it for him, he play it for you. You feel me? You know, you never
You know
know.
what pisses me off when the internet acts like it isn't that fast. Like
Yeah,
that's what
right?
pisses me off. It's like they'll act like that never could happen anymore. Like we live in like an old world. Like we have to mail people shit. Like no, like that can happen. Somebody can watch this video and hear somebody say some shit and be like, "Oh, I want to say it like that," and the
Yeah,
whole
bro.
city
That
can
can
say
happen,
it like that.
right? Yeah.
And like people just be like, "No, it's no way they could have got it from them." And
I
I'll
ain't
be
gonna hold you.
That doesn't make sense.
This was 2000. What year did Wiz Khalifa go on the Live Nation tour with Juicy J and ASAP and them? Whatever year this was, when probably like 2012,
yeah.
2011 or some shit like that.
2012, I think.
I wasn't even popping. I probably had I had Strong on Fader, and I probably had Please out or some shit like that. I ain't even had Water or nothing like that, right?
Yeah, because that was right when I saw you at your first ham show you did. That
Fact.
was
That
2012.
was probably
And
2012.
you premiered Water that night.
Fact.
And you just throwing water everywhere.
So I went to Chicago with cause this around the time when Sosa was like talking about signing me and shit. So I went to Chicago and Fredo had picked me up from the airport, and I was staying with him for a few days. We living that shit like on all the Trump Towers and the motherfucking Waldorf and all the motherfucking most expensive joints, like 5 joints.
You were staying at the Trump Tower with Fredo in Chicago?
Facts.
That's a story. That's a cool story.
All right, we can get into that another day.
I bet you two together does not seem like a great idea.
The wildest shit ever. You know what I mean? Hard Rock Hotel and all that, all in one night, like 5 different major shits in one night. But one of these days, we went to the Live Nation joint. Like after that, we went to the Live Nation shit. And I'm on stage, bro. It's Fredo, Lil Durk, who used to DJ for Chief Keef. Chief Keef, old DJ, the nigga with the cornrows, and then he started doing other shit.
Young Chop?
Nah, that's a producer.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
his
I'm
DJ.
tripping.
It was
Yeah,
his
DJ.
DJ.
That nigga got dread.
You don't forget.
got
You don't
dread.
forget Chop.
Yeah, cornrow. So we all
niggas
right
know
there,
Chop.
boom, fool. We all on stage, right? And I'm rolling up backward and shit. And a nigga twisted to my right. Right? I'm rolling up the backwood. This nigga walked up to me and hand me his backwood. I ain't even know this nigga smoke. I ain't even know
I didn't know
nothing.
that, yeah.
And
Yeah,
this
right.
nigga like, man, I fuck with your music.
Damn.
I'm like, because I was just standing next to Fredo, so I think I don't know who you talking about, but Fredo had been walked off or some shit. I don't know who you talking to. I was like, who? Me? Nah, I ain't got shit.
Yeah,
How you know me, bro? So if
that's
this
lit.
nigga could know me in 2012 and I ain't had shit, these niggas know shit, bro.
Especially now with the internet where it's so easy to like just pick
It's
up on
so-
something, you know?
That's what Blue just said. It's like, that's what the...
That's why I hate that people be really acting like it's not that simple. Like,
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah.
like,
It could
there's a
really happen,
search
like-
bar.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
If if a nigga who got chicken and like label and all that shit, ain't searching and paying attention to this shit, they not doing their job. Not stupid. You're just not doing your job.
All right, I was at an A&R for a very large label's house, and like we were just showing each other music and shit, and he pulls up a motherfucking spreadsheet with like every rapper who's ever gotten like 50,000 plays on SoundCloud, like anybody who ever put out a video. He's like a major A&R, and he had the shit so organized, and I'm like, bro, this is like what me and my friends do, except he's actually got it like organized like a real business, because it actually, his career depends on it.
And if y'all watch sports, y'all know the advanced statistics.
Oh my God, yes.
They probably got advanced statistics on which rapper and which view by next year this rapper's gonna be doing this and by this and that. They have advanced. Oh, this nigga got a court date. This is gonna take him down. Like, you know the advanced statistics on football. They be like, oh, that nigga got the flu, so he gonna play weak this weekend. He get a broken ankle and some shit. Oh, he just got you know what I mean? He's gonna be going through some shit. So these niggas probably be doing. I know they do that shit. If they not doing it, then like I know there are motherfuckers doing it. Yeah, but if whoever I'm talking about or whatever group that's not doing it, they're not doing their job properly. Because you need to pay attention.
Rap's all about being on the forefront of what's changing. It's a genre that's constantly evolving and changing so much. Like if you hear a motherfucker's mixtape from like a year ago, you could tell with the beats, you know?
Yeah, off top.
Like that shit changes so much.
Facts.
When you dropping the Adam mixtape?
Facts.
Never.
We were just talking about this yesterday.
Well,
we were just talking about this yesterday. You said you were rap and all that.
No, you know the Skepta song with Bari where he does the hook? It just says, "And see, phone up."
He fucked that joint up.
Bari fucked it up a good
But that's
way,
what I'm saying, because Bari don't rap, but
Nah,
he has that one line. I'm trying to do something like
in
that.
a good way. Like he fucked that joint up. Like
The one line, yeah.
Like when Bari played that joint for me, this when me and Bari was like this, bro. Like me and Bari was like this, bro. We was getting act. This is my man. You know what I mean? When boom,
You say we're getting act?
Yeah, bro. Because Bari was the one who showed me to Yams.
Oh, okay.
And all them. So I'm saying Bari showed me the end. Bari was the one that night when I met at Live Nation. I met Bari that night, and he was already hip to me.
Okay.
And he showed me to all of the rock, all ASAP and them. You know what I mean? It was Bari actually. You know what I mean? So he
That's lit.
Like, yeah, for real.
Another paying homage.
Okay, but we need
That's all I do, bro.
There are two stories that we need to clear up for sure, because we're an hour and 11 minutes in, but we need to make sure that we cover how you met Gucci and how you met Yams. Because the Gucci story is amazing.
I met Gucci.
You got to tell the full one too. I've heard this story too.
Okay, all right. So I met Gucci. He came to DC, right? And I was staying with Michi, with the Slutty Boys. We was living down social quarters and shit at his auntie house and shit. So I was staying with him, and it's a club right down the street, right across the street from social quarters called Fur. And boom.
Is this a strip club? That sounds
nah,
like
it's an actual fucking club. It's shit, big as shit.
Fur.
Like,
That's lit.
It was one of the best clubs in DC that they brought roll-ups, and it was the first one you could really smoke in, and it was crazy. But like that was my shit. Like I ran that joint. Like I could do whatever I wanted in that joint. However, boom. But my man Roger be, you know, I mean, if everybody seen any interview from me, they know about Roger, how Roger got me into rap and shit like that. So Roger, as he always does, like steps up my shit every time. I ain't gonna hold you. In a way, without him even producing the beat, which he is a producer, without him even like doing too much. He was like, he knew that the only rapper I'd leave the house for was Gucci type shit. Like he knew the only nigga I fuck with is Gucci type shit, right? And he was like, man, he tried to set it up with my mother and shit, whereas I pick him up from the airport and shit, boop, boop, boop. Pick Roger up. Now I'm not knowing Gucci is in town. I ain't know nothing, like boop, boop, boop. Oh, that's what they thought. I ain't know Gucci was in town, right? Boop, boop, boop. So, this shit funny.
Or so they thought. So they thought.
Dun, dun, dun. So,
Gleesh is so cool.
I end up going to where Roger, like, he's like, I ain't in the airport, meet me right here. So he's like, pick me up from right here. So I end up going to where they at. It's a studio out in Maryland and shit. And the nigga Guwop in that thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Roger like, you know what I mean? So I hop out the car, and he was hopping out the car and shit. Like, I hop out my car, he hopping out his truck, and Roger coming out the studio and shit. And, you know what I mean? I walk up to him. I was like, man, yeah, what's up, man? Yung Gleesh. Man, yeah, you got love in the city, man. Everybody fuck with you. You ain't know about you good. Like, straight like that. You know what I mean? And he ain't really paid me no mind.
Yeah,
He's like, yeah, but that was to be expected type shit, right? Boom. So then we walk up in there, but at least he shook my hand and was like, all right, cool, woo. So we walk up in there, and the first nigga that seen was like, hey, Gucci, calling down the hallway, and he just keep walking on the nigga. So at least he shook my hand and was like, you know what I mean, too tight shit, right?
Facts.
But everybody else in the joint, he would treat like, man, fuck them niggas, boo. So then, cause I got introduced with Roger, and that was his plug in DC type shit.
Yeah.
So it was basically probably that. So then we leave the studio, he do the feature and shit. So then he like, man, I got to show at the Fur tonight. He told Roger to come through. And Roger get in the Fur. We go to the VIP with Gucci at and shit. And like as soon as we get in the joint, bro, he was sitting down rolling up and shit. As soon as we get in there, the nigga stand up and walk smack up to me. Like, Gleesh, why I fuck with you? Like, you heard Coach K? Oh, damn, I fuck with you. Like, yeah, I got to see you do something. Like, so, and then he was like, you got something ready? I like, yeah, I had some shit. And I had the Zaytoven joint I did and shit. So I was like, boom. Then I performed. The joint, he let me perform, like, right before him at the front.
Wait, what song? What is Zaytoven song?
These Boys.
Oh, yeah.
That's all the song I probably had out at that time. Like, right,
Damn.
like,
Yeah.
crazy.
And Gucci already knew about you just through his plug?
Coach K.
Through Coach K.
Okay. Y'all know. There you go.
Shout out to KCC.
Shout out to K.
I knew it made sense.
Shout out to Coach K. Yeah, fuck yeah.
He knew about you since
Now, I'm going to
Boys?
tell you how crazy that Coach K shit was, too, because, like, to the point where I heard Coach K because he shouted him out in music and shit before, but I ain't know who he was type shit. But he was like, Coach K. I'm just thinking the nigga was a drug dealer down south. I ain't know who the fuck the nigga was, right? So he's like, boom. So he's like, man, yeah, Coach K told me all about you. Boo. So I performed, and then once I finished performing, he went crazy. He like he let me stay on stage and all that. And then after that, he was getting in his truck. And he was like, nah, I need your number. I need your number, Glee. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. You gotta fly down to A. I'm trying to sign you tomorrow. Boo. The next day, cuz, I went back to Michi's house, and I was like, bro, guess what I did? I mean, that night, I went back to Michi's house. I was like, bro, guess what I did there before I was performing for Gucci? Michi ain't even believe me, because I was just sitting in his house all week. We just fucked up all week. Like,
You and Gucci sitting around drinking lean all day?
Michi.
Oh, Michi, okay.
Yeah, Michi. Yeah, my man Michi from some Slutty Boys and shit. So we sitting in his house, you know what I mean, all day now. And then I leave that night to go fuck with Gucci, but he ain't even know it. So when I came back that night, like, bro, I was just fucking with Gucci. Fool.
He like, hell no.
I had gave Gucci my number. I woke up the next morning. I say that nigga as Gucci Burr or some shit like that, right? Right? Gucci Burr or some shit, right? So I woke up the next morning before I had 5 missed calls from Gucci Burr. I like,
That's crazy.
I was like, what the fuck? For I was tweaking, cuz I was like, cuz this the only nigga like fool, like.
And you know he don't fuck with nobody either.
Yeah, I don't fuck with niggas, bro. Like, this the only nigga I was geek, bro. That's the
And Gucci don't like
this the
fuck
reason.
with niggas
Yeah, he
either.
don't fuck with niggas.
Gucci, bro.
Bro, that's Guap, fool. That's Gucci, bro.
Yeah, like every rapper on earth that I could meet is like in a certain category, and then there's a whole different category for Gucci. You know? It's like, it's different. It's like,
Fool.
Yo, I heard the story about your man's being in jail and him calling you on like he was calling you at like it was about the clock was about to strike 12. You was walking in the club with Gucci, some crazy shit.
And then,
that was a tight story.
So when I flew down there to boom, me and Roger down there. That's our first time we fly down there. It's like New Year's, cause all this happened like Christmas or something, like after Christmas or some shit, like right Christmas or some shit. Matter of fact, this happened Christmas Day. And boom, so then I fly down there on New Year's, like, cause I wanted, you know, he was like, I need to come down here.
Like
So
that
we was
fast?
boom,
Like that?
Yeah, we flew down there on New Year's, boom. Like not like before the day before New Year's. We flew
New
down
Year's
like
Day.
2 days before New Year's, like type shit. Like, so we was there on New Year's with him type shit.
Yeah.
So on New Year's Eve, I hadn't really talked to motherfuckers and told them, because I ain't really know what was going on and shit. So I been with them a couple of days and everything good and shit. But you talking about signing me and shit. So I told my man, my right-hand man, Terry, he locked up right now. Every time I turn up, he get locked up. He locked up right now, and I'm turning up right now, all right? So, boom. Every time I turn up, he get locked up. Boom. This nigga, I told the nigga, I'm like, bro, call me at 11:58 on the dot. 11:58 on the dot, fool. I ain't gonna hold you. Call me at 11:58. Don't crash. Don't stew out. Don't do no wild shit. Don't drive drunk. Don't ride with no dog. Don't do nothing. Just call me at 11:58. Stay in the house, fool. Don't even go nowhere, fool. Call me at 11:58. We walking in the club at like 11:50, 11:55 type shit. We walking in the club, the Gold Room in down Atlanta or something like. And that's the shit.
Yeah, Gold Room.
That joint big as shit, right? So boom.
Right by Tongue and Groove and
Yeah, so we walking in the Gold Room, and we deep as shit. Gucci, Boo Dirty crew, all Gucci crew and shit. Boom. Gucci just was recording in the studio, and he like to bounce down all his songs that he just recorded and listen to them in the car every time, like that day, fresh.
Yeah.
Like he want to listen to them right now and go to the club and get to the DJ right now type shit. You know what I mean? See how it's hitting on. He go to the club every night. So we go in this joint, and he forgot the CD at the car. So he run to the car and get the CD, and it's like 11:57. So my man called me at 11:58. I'm on the phone. I'm like, yeah, bro. You know what I mean? We walking in, woo, woo, woo. Gucci walking back to the car. I'm like, bro, yeah, Gucci. I was like, man, yeah, fool. I told you call me, bro. The nigga Gucci, man, I flew down to A, and the nigga Gucci talking about he trying to sign me and shit. And I was like, yeah, fool, we good. Like we good. Like we good. Like fuck the nigga. Cool as shit. I been with him a couple of days already, and that's why I ain't call him to say nothing, because I don't know what was going on. But I'm like, yeah, the nigga, we good, bro. Like, don't crash. And then, like, I'm talking to him while I'm walking in the club, and it's like 12 o'clock now. And they're doing it. 11:59. They're doing it 10, 9, 8, 7. And I'm on the phone with my man, like, yeah, bro, we good. And I can't barely hear him. He can't barely hear me. And all the bitches like, oh, Gucci, Happy New Year's, Happy New Year's. And Happy New Year's, as soon as we walking through the club door, fool, it's like a movie. And I'm on the phone with my man, like, yeah, fool, we good. You hear me? And then my man got locked up that night.
Just got busted for anything particular?
With the dog.
Yeah, he had his gun and shit.
Yeah.
We call guns dogs.
My dog.
I was kind of wondering about that before when you said don't drive around with no dogs, and I'm just thinking like, oh yeah, because the dog could like jump all over you and shit.
Did you think his song "My Dog" was about his dog actually barking?
I mean, I never really like hit Rap Genius to look up the lyrics,
But no, deadass, you did know that this whole time.
I mean, I guess it makes a lot more sense when you put it like that. Yeah.
Bro, I've listened to that song with this nigga at least 50,000 times.
We played it on tour every night.
I ain't gonna lie. I remember my first time seeing My Dog, the video for that shit. That shit was hilarious. I was like, wow, this is literally the song. Like, it's nothing else. And ain't no, like, it's nothing else. Ain't no females in it. Ain't no other niggas.
Cat just took homie's chair. The cat just walked up and took Gleesh's homie's chair, and he just got up and took a different chair. He's like, all right, Cat, you got it. Sorry, we're talking about dogs.
My
The cat's
cat.
getting crazy.
My cat.
Pet's going crazy.
Cat's like, oh, hell
Start
nah.
meowing at you. Meow,
Y'all
meow.
talking about them bitch-ass dogs? Nah.
I recently got a cat too, so I'm now a cat man now. You know what I mean?
Hey, you gotta do a remix called "My Cat."
My cat.
Get me yowing at you. Meow, meow.
Scratching at you.
Scratching that shit.
Hey, can I ask this question?
That's the clean version?
So,
What the fuck?
telephone calls with Rocky and
Cardi
and Tyler. So you have this weird outro thing, and then you went and turned that outro thing into Pew Pew. Was that kind of the plan, or were you just like, no, I had this appearance, so I'm gonna capitalize on it and make a whole song of it?
No, it was just for the video. It's not like on the whole Pew Pew song. It's just the intro for the video.
Yeah, but like how did that process go there?
Yeah, everything is strategy. Everything is planning. There ain't nothing. Well, I don't move haphazardly like that. Like, I don't know about everybody else, but for the most part, I'm pretty sure everybody move with strategy. You know what I mean? And they don't just drop shit not knowing what shit gonna do and what they think. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, I did that joint, that verse, and I knew what it was gonna do. So I was like, yeah, why not put that at the beginning of my shit? do the dance and go crazy, and yeah, it did exactly what I knew it was gonna do, as everything else should.
I bet that nobody ever expected there'd be a Tyler the Creator song with Gleesh. Gleesh and Tyler together.
Gleesh, Cardi, and Tyler.
I'm gonna tell you how that went.
Yeah, how did that? Okay,
All
there
right,
you go.
so
That's a
boom,
good story.
when I first moved out here, moved out with her, boom.
How long was this?
This was like
A year ago?
2 years ago.
okay.
Like almost 2 years ago, right?
Shout out to interracial.
Yeah, a
love.
lot of this music
I love
been
it.
finished for a minute.
Facts. This shit, a lot of this shit is like 2 years old. All this
Yeah.
shit is like
Oh,
everything y'all
damn.
listen to is
So
like
it's gonna be like funny.
even from Cardi's new tape, everything y'all
yeah.
listen like from Rocky, from everything is like everything's always gotta get proper like strategy, bro. I'm telling you, it's not just put out, bro. I don't mean to give away anybody's secret, but I just be like be real, bro. So whatever the fuck, y'all sue me, fuck me. Like, all right, so what happened? I go to the studio with this nigga. We at the nigga house and we go to the studio and shit.
Who's studio?
Rocky.
Rocky's
We
music.
going to Rocky studio and shit, and he playing a nigga beat. And it just happened to be the nigga beat is the same producer that did JD, his JD.
Yeah.
That video was crazy as shit. I was so proud of that video. I was like, bro, that video was crazy, right? That shit is crazy. So then a motherfucking, we going to the studio and he playing beats and shit. Like I wasn't even supposed to be getting on the song. We just going to the studio for him to record and shit. This his studio shit. He playing the beat. I was like, bro, I gotta get on that beat right there, right?
Yeah.
This is the nigga Pluto Nash. Like I'm paying,
Yeah.
like I said, pay homage to everything. Like
I didn't even know
Nash
Pluto produced that.
Pluto
Damn,
Nash produced JD and he produced
Yeah.
telephone calls.
Damn, that's
He's
crazy.
going to fuck crazy, cuz.
And he produced Whistle.
And he. See, I ain't no. They don't know Whistle yet, so
Oh,
I didn't.
it's
say-
coming.
I
real soon.
was just. Oh, did you played that
I
last
mean,
night?
we could have
though.
just like. I mean, that's an inside joke.
I thought you were gonna say that he produced like "Blow the Whistle," and I was like, "For real?" Like I was prepared to just assume that's what you meant.
Hey, is that the same nigga that produced for Lucky too? Same nigga?
Yeah, nah, facts.
yeah, same
facts.
nigga.
Most
Okay.
definitely, because they fuck with each other. They from Chicago and shit.
Yeah.
Facts. So yeah, he do fuck with Lucky, heavy, crazy. So we on the way. I'm like,
Shout out
bro,
Lucky.
I'm like, bro, I gotta fuck with that joint. I gotta get on that joint, bro. I gotta let me write or whatever the fuck I gotta do to get myself on that joint. He like, bro, all right, boom. So we get in there. I get to try to write. I mean, like rapping and shit, like rapping bars and shit. He was like, nah, fool, you gotta get him that sauce. You
Yeah,
gotta get him
give
your
him that
Gleesh
Gleesh,
shit.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta get
We
him.
all know what it is.
You
It's
gotta
just
show
pure
him-
swag.
He's like, you gotta show him how to Gleesh walk or whatever. I was like, all right. And going back to Go-Go, shout out to TCB, the Go-Go band. There's a song called Pussy Walk. And it's just like that. It's like, pussy walk, 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 walk. Make that pussy walk, 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 walk. Make that pussy walk, walk, walk. So it's that same shit, you know what I mean? I'm just paying homage. I want everybody to get their shit. I'm paying homage. So, boom. I just like, went smack in there. Gleesh walk, walk, walk. I'm doing it for you. Hey, you know what I mean? And the crazy thing was, I was the first person on this track, right? The next person was Tyler. Like Rocky didn't even rap on it yet.
Yeah.
Tyler got on this joint and went the fuck off. Like everybody was in that joint like, hey Mo. Like I got in trouble that night cause I ain't come home till like 8. She didn't believe this like she didn't believe that I could be in the studio all night. She was like, what engineer stays up till 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning? I'm like, girl, I'm
See,
not.
you don't want a girlfriend that knows the game that well.
But she
knows
didn't
what
know
time
the
the
game
studio's
because
closed.
she didn't know the game because later on, a couple months later, I actually took her to the studio and we stayed in there till like 8 in the morning. She saw what the fuck I was talking about
Yeah,
was
because
true.
Tyler sober ass probably you'd be going home early.
Facts.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
never hear Tyler like go off on like a track like that. Like it was such a different vibe from him, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. So
was crazy.
everybody
Shout out
went on-
T.
Yeah, shout out Tyler.
All right, so
Playboy, all
after
that.
Tyler, what happened?
Tyler, then after Tyler went on that joint, fool, Rocky hopped on that joint and murdered that joint. Like that's, I ain't hold. That's like my favorite Rocky verse. Like,
He went off.
That's like one of my favorite. And not only that, that's the only verse that I heard Tyler like go. I don't really even listen to the nigga music, like, but that's the first time I was impressed by this. I was like, this nigga can rap. Like, hold the fuck up. Like, this nigga could fucking rap, bro. Y'all got this nigga fucked up. Like, if he rap like this, like all the time,
Niggas
he
would
would
be-
have the streets and his whole thing. But he had the streets on lock, like I ain't even hold him fool. Like the streets were back this man so crazy, like on some when Wiz started doing the orange juice and Kush joint, like when he went total trap, boy, that's how I was like, damn Tyler. I told her I was like, fool, you need to rap like this more often, fool. I ain't gonna do
I listened to that song and I was like, damn, I gotta like make sure I fuck with his albums more, like listen to his shit because it's like I'm like thinking, man, maybe he's rapping like this all the time and I'm just missing out on it because I always think of his albums as being like so conceptual and like.
Not all the time, I don't know. But that nigga produced too, and
he's a musician.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this for the Cali fucking interview. But that's how I got hip to her shit is through that nigga, like just knowing him.
Yeah,
and the shit he produced for her, and I was like, damn, that's just
paying homage to him because he did work with her and like they did, you know what I mean? They was fool. Like he did a lot of shit for a lot of people. Fool. That nigga Tyler. He be showing love to niggas, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Shit.
He ain't no wild nigga. He a wild nigga though. Like he a wild nigga, bro. Wild nigga. But he be showing love. He ain't no wild nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, so we don't need to like get all into like the legal troubles you had and shit. Besides the Gleesh is good. Gleesh didn't do nothing. But I do want to talk about like your mentality in terms of like making a comeback now. Like because you didn't put out any music for like a year now, almost.
Like 2 years.
Yeah, really 2 years.
Probably. Yeah.
But now it seems like you're finally like, all right, I'm ready. Like I'm gonna actually just go full throttle. And like, what was it like for you, like taking that time off and away from the spotlight a little bit?
At first I hated the media. Like I still hate the media, and like I hate how. You know what I mean? And that's why I respect academics now, like I said earlier, because he would actually put time into, and some blogs actually do put time into, like, you know what I mean, investigating before they just speak. And some motherfuckers just copy and paste.
That's so true. So many blogs are trash.
Make up their own headlines, all types of shit.
So I was mad at the
booty meat.
You know what I mean? Like, I took time off, but I wasn't taking time off because I was still working. You know what I'm saying? So the comeback, like I said, it was strategy. Like it's all strategy, bro. It was like ain't nothing happening for no reason, cause you know what I mean. So like, just y'all get ready, man. Gleesh album coming soon. You hear me? When is coming out?
Couple days, bro.
Oh well,
that's why I told you Whistle.
Oh yeah, well Whistle.
It's coming out tomorrow.
Oh well, Whistle.
Oh shit.
This is the future. So I'm speaking.
This is the future.
I'm speaking in a couple
we
days.
are in the future right now.
Whistle was already going crazy, and y'all already seen it.
It already got 1 million views.
I already know.
I already got 1 million.
Already on the billboard already today. Like today we
Speaking
made
into existence,
yeah, facts. Yeah. So video coming. I mean video. You already seen today.
Yeah, it's already out.
Already out. And Gleesh coming soon. Gleesh the album. I'm not Young Gleesh no more. I'm just Gleesh.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
big
Gleesh. Big Gleechy.
Here we go.
I'm Big Gleechy or just Gleesh.
Here we go.
Facts.
BG.
Why did you say that? Why'd you have to hype him up?
Because that shit was lit. That's why.
That Big Gleechy.
You feel me?
It was like on the wood, Big Mike. He was like,
me?
yeah, Big Mike. My name Big Mike now.
Nah, cause I gotta drop the little of my shit. Like it's a level up.
Yeah, I
Everybody
already know you leveled him up.
Yeah, but Jeezy waited till he was like 40 to get rid of it.
Hey, that nigga Lil Wayne still little though. So
He still is little though. And Gleesh is actually kind of little too, but or young. Well,
I Super Mario their ass, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, he'll be bloop 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 all day. I've been bloop bloop and boop bop binging. You know what I mean? That's that Super Mario bloop 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 bloop.
I gotta turn the big phone. I'm getting fat on here.
oh my god. But you've seen like both sides of that though, because for a minute, like when you first started coming out, like, you were like a media darling to the blog because they're like, oh, here's a crazy motherfucker with this crazy walk. We can like use him for some, they were hyping you up and stuff, and then you feel like they kind of just like turned on you as soon as you had a court case, and they just went straight to like believing every accusation about you type thing.
Facts.
Yeah.
And that's the way the world works. You know what I mean? That's why I said earlier, I wish motherfuckers would not pay attention. And it's not on my behalf, because at that time I wasn't even speaking on my behalf. Like, so it's not like I really just, like I said earlier, I just wish everybody would unite. Like it's a way to do it. If y'all want to ask me, if y'all want to find out, that's another interview. And then y'all beg this man Adam, and I'll tell you how to save the world and make America Gleesh again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
America's Gleeshing again.
Yeah, America is Gleeshing again.
Pew Pew got 1 million views. You knew that was gonna happen?
Yeah.
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 That was the song.
I knew it. And this next one's gonna get a million too.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold it.
That's the most views you ever got on anything, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's
I didn't
crazy.
even know that.
Nah, yeah.
You know, the first time,
It's like a big thing.
first time I
That's lit.
ever listened to Gleesh was because I was kicking with Lil Debbie a little bit, and she told me I was a buster because I had never listened to Gleesh, and this was like
That's real shit.
3 years ago or 4 years ago. So she's the one who basically like guilt tripped me into being like, all right, I'll check him out.
Yeah, fact.
I first heard Please, and I was like, yo, y'all niggas, everybody gotta listen to this, bro. Y'all crazy. This nigga's going off.
Facts.
I remember I had a girl like visit me that I was seeing or whatever, and like for a week straight, we just drove around listening to Clean Size Finest 3, and she was so fucking mad by the end of it. She's like, all you did was you didn't take me out anywhere. All you did was drive me around while you were working and make me listen to this fucking Yung Gleesh mixtape 1,000 fucking times.
Hey, Gleesh, you pissed white bitches off because I had a white bitch do the same shit. Man, yo, you know what? Because they ain't ready for
I
this.
ain't
Nah,
realized
yeah, that shit's
till
crazy.
I ain't realized till my man Blue told me like what Clean Side Finest 3 meant. to
Nah,
people.
yeah, like
Bro.
when we was listening to it, I remember when that shit dropped, and me and Mac was like going from city to city, and I'm DJing, and we would play that shit before everything. Like it turned us up so much. We like, yo, this shit's so crazy. This shit speaking the everything. Like when you was like, I sold a nigga half and I only gave him 12. I'm like, you know how many times I gave a nigga only 12 grams? Like, you know how many times that nigga thought he got 14? Boy, you know how many times he walked out that door and he thought he got 14. I got a partner tell you, like, you know this 12 this time, I'm sorry. Like, he just gonna wig your ass straight up. Like, you
Yeah.
feel me? Like,
You could smell it from a mile away when you really start listening to Gleesh. Like, oh damn, this dude is
I'm
gutter
like,
as
this
hell.
This shit bad, shawty. I was like, this all the way.
That was the most effortless body of art that I made.
Really?
Like, that was so effortless. Like,
You had to listen to Wasabi afterwards, though. Like, all right, man, I went crazy.
Wasabi I knew was gonna do what it do, and I had that in my head. Like,
Yeah.
I had stopped writing since I started hanging with Gucci. Gucci, you can't write
Mm-hmm.
music. Wasabi I already had in my head. You know what I mean? And a lot of the other joints I had in my head, you know what I mean? But like so many of them joints, like a majority of them joints were so like just like when I not like they all freestyle because I just like we have like Wasabi I had in my head, Water freestyle, I had the hook and shit like that. But like Trap and Benny, like that joint was on the spot.
Yeah.
Like as soon as I heard that beat, I went in the joint and I was like 4, 5, like, and then like the second verse was freestyle. It was one take. Gleechy second verse was one take. Like these was like full freestyle joints, like straight. Like the singing part on Trap Benny, that was freestyle. Like I didn't stop not once. Like I just did that shit the whole time, and I didn't have that rehearsed or nothing. Everything, so much of that shit was so effortless.
A lot of the stuff on this new tape is like that. But even though it's been held for a while, it's been like effortlessly made.
How long you been sitting on it for?
How long?
You still adding to it, I'm assuming?
No, it's over with.
Yeah, over
It
with,
just we had to like get everything mixed down, and we were getting sessions. It was a lot to deal with.
Features on the tape?
No, not
None.
Well,
No,
no,
no.
it is
I got
features.
Mo Roy on the tape. My man Mo Roy.
Shout
Who
out
else
Mo
we
Roy.
got on there?
Shit.
That's it.
Shit.
Platinum with no features? Damn.
And it's officially called the Gleesh album, or we got another name?
That's why I really didn't want to do any features.
Yeah.
I just
Facts.
had to throw his shit on because that shit was so crazy. So Mo Roy shit was so crazy. I was like, I don't want to throw you on because I'm Gleesh and this joint is Gleesh, but that shit was so crazy it had to go in there. So
That's cool though. I hate why is it so the thing now to not put your goons on your album or your
gotta have
mixtape,
it.
right?
no,
Like
it wasn't. No,
niggas
it
be
wasn't
doing
even
that.
like that. It was more like
It's real
I
niggas.
was mad that song cranked so hard that it had to go on this tape. Like it's like if it could have went on, then waited to the next tape or something. But like this
Nah,
gotta
you-
go out now. Type shit. Like y'all gotta hear this shit. So I'm putting it out. And shout out to Mo Roy
Shout out
doing
Mo
his
Roy.
thing.
I just
Hey, shout
respect
out
you
to
doing
Mo
that
Roy.
because it's like obviously you could go and you could probably get a Keep verse, a Cardi verse, a Rocky. You know, you could holler at all these dudes, but you know, you gotta fuck with your homies.
Hey,
Yeah,
shout
like
out to your homies for not beating my ass last night when I was barred out yelling at everybody. So shout out to your homies, man.
And shout out to Mo Kill Records.
Hey, Mo Kill.
Kill.
So,
Right.
okay, that I already. It's weird doing a second interview when I already remember when.
Yeah.
I remember you explaining Mo Kill, so I know about Mo Kill, but maybe you should remind the people because they're gonna all ask that shit. What's Mo Kill?
What the
It's
fuck?
DC Lango.
Yeah.
It's It's how we talk.
Like saying yo.
This is why y'all. Yeah, it's like saying yo. It's y'all. It's our yo.
Or like dead ass, like right?
No,
Like,
yeah.
That kind of thing. We just say it a lot.
The saying Mo kill is like a dead ass. It's like kill Mo.
It's like for real, like
it's like for real, dead ass.
Yeah, kill Mo. It's
real?
like
Mo
something
kill?
like that. Fact. It's like the saying kill, but Mo is like yo. So it's like Mo, but when people ask me like, who the fuck is you? Who's Mo? Who you talking to? I'm like, Mo was just there. Don't worry about Mo. He's just there.
Mo Sislak.
Yeah, Mo's just there. He's not gonna harm you. Don't worry about it. I'm not talking to you, but kill Mo. You know what I mean? Facts.
Yeah, shout out Mo Kill.
Explain this Yams, how you met Yams.
Yeah,
you
Yams, we gotta do that,
You
yeah.
can't forget that one.
Like I said, Bari, bro.
Right,
Bari put Yams on to me. Bari put Ian Connor on to me. And I was cooling with Ian, but Yams and them, like once Bari put me on, we was chilling. Like it was me and Bari, and then it'd be me and Lou, cause Lou had a spot. So everybody be at Lou's spot, and then Bari would dip out at Lou's spot, and then I still be at Lou's spot, and then Yams would be in there. So it was always me, Lou, and Yams type shit. You know what I mean? So whenever I was with them, it was like it was me, Lou, and Yams type shit. So like I had met like Yams type shit. I met Yams. Matter of fact, the first day I met Yams was at Fredo's show at the Santos, and that was the first day I walked on water.
Yeah.
That was the first day I walked on water, and that was when I went crazy.
Sheesh.
I performed Deuce Man and Water, and the crowd had never heard this shit
Yeah, I said
before.
Water wasn't out yet, right?
Yeah, it wasn't even out yet. Nobody had ever heard the tape that I was about to come out with, and they went the fuck crazy, cuz. Like,
Yeah.
and
That shit was fire. That's
Just
why.
like last night.
facts.
Motherfuckers never care when you play unreleased shit either. That's crazy.
Nah,
facts.
yeah. Nobody gives a fuck usually.
Facts. It usually, and that's what I thought. I didn't know how, and then back then, I didn't know how to set up a show, like for which song should go first and second and third all the way to the last. I didn't know that, but just crazily, instinctively, the way I set the show up was the way I kept doing it for my tours and shit, because the songs that I chose for first, second, and last was the way, it was just the craziest lineup.
Yeah.
And I kept with it, you know what I mean? It stuck. It really made sense type shit, you know what I mean? So that night I met fucking Yams and Ills, bro. And like I ain't know who he was at first, like, but my manager like walked me all the way to this nigga and was like, you gotta meet him. I took a picture with the nigga and all that, and I still got the picture in my phone and shit. Like, yeah. And then that's when like he got in Rocky and he's like, bro, you gotta let this nigga Gleesh
Do the dancing
and your shit, bro. Like you gotta. And he was the one who set it up and got me flown out there and took care of me and all that. Like,
that's lit.
Facts, bro. Shout out to Yam. That was the nigga. Like he was that nigga, bro. He was the one for everyone. Like he was like a lot of these niggas that came up was from Yams had that sight on them already.
Still, like I did, Hood Rich Pablo Juan interview a couple months ago, and who's the first person to start fucking with you? Yams. It's like he's been gone for a while, and still like so many people that they'll still tell you.
And I've been around Yams when he was just reaching out to a lot of these motherfuckers and seeing them, and just the motherfuckers he knew before me was vast. You know what I mean? And the shit he was doing for motherfuckers. And he was the like type. All right, this Yam. Picture the artist, right? That's so busy that can't deal with anything like that, right? He is that type of nigga, right? So he's got so much shit that he's got to do. So you would think like a promoter from the club would like try to swerve you. Like he'd get you in the club if you come in on the time he say you come in. But if you bullshit, then he like starts not answering the phone and shit. Like he's not going to not answer the phone for you, bro.
He gonna come.
He's going to come every time, bro. He's one of them niggas like especially if y'all came out for them, bro, he's going to get you right, bro. He going to make sure all y'all, because it's easy you could get left. Like quick.
Yeah.
It don't matter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, especially like if the artist leave, security be on that artist, that one artist, not everybody. They be on him. Cause you gotta protect him, cause he's the money, you gotta protect him. So security be like, nah, you can't get through this door. You can't, and give a struggle to other artists that ain't as known as that one artist, but at the same time, this nigga like, nah, y'all not gonna treat them like that. Come on.
Yeah.
Y'all with me. Come on. And ain't nobody touch Yams. You see what I'm saying? And ain't nobody gonna touch the group of people that's with Yams. And that's why niggas would start to make groups of like people that could like see the culture.
Yep.
And that's what Ian Connor was doing and shit. Like the people he would put into his groups and shit, like his team and shit, like he would put only people that like knew the culture and like saw shit that other motherfuckers didn't see before other motherfuckers, but like 5 steps ahead of motherfuckers though.
Yep.
Like
That's real
crazy shit.
When I think about it, he like without realizing it, he's the reason why I did all this shit. Cause like I saw what he was doing, and it just made me realize like, wow, there's like, and I never really thought about it, but now when I look back at it, like all those years watching Yams and like watching how he was doing things, it like just rubbed off on me in a crazy way, and made me realize that like all you gotta do is like help out the young kids that are on the rise, and that then you'll be able to benefit from that.
And it wasn't even more of him saying helping them out. Like he genuinely fuck with that shit. Like
Right,
it wasn't even like, let me just help this nigga out. Like fuck this nigga.
Right, yeah.
Nah, he was like, bro, like this shit is great. Like I don't know, fool. Like he was like like the best, cause it was one of them niggas like when we get high, when everybody get high, somebody say some stupid ass idea. You know what we should do? We should jump off the Statue of Liberty and record and parachute and skateboard off this shit. Like, oh, that sounds like a great idea. But the whole time, ain't nobody gonna do it because it sounds stupid as shit, right? But like, every time he get high and say some stupid shit to me, 5 steps ahead of me. Like I said, so it would sound stupid to me, but like, you know what we should do? We should get the old Adidas joints and match them with the with this and that, or put this with that, and you know what I mean, and do this and that. And they like, if you ain't had that vision, you be like, that shit sounds stupid as shit. But everybody attached to it because he was ahead of his time later on. You know
Big facts.
Facts.
Crazy. So what is the plan going forward? Just the album's gonna drop. You got mad visuals on the way. I'm just saying this because we're almost 2 hours in, but. What's like your plan from going forward? Because I feel like you had this whole break, and I think the world is ready to Gleesh again, and I think you're ready to Gleesh the world.
I ain't gonna give you the strategy. I give you like all the I give you strategy. Like I'm probably getting in trouble for all the strategy I already gave you. That's already out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna give you the strategy that ain't out yet. You got that's top secret. Did the Drake vote come in? Oh, that's top secret. That's top secret, man.
But we'll say a tour coming soon.
Yeah, facts. Tour coming. Don Krez, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, big crazy.
cool. Yeah. Tour coming soon. Gleesh Walk. You know what I'm saying?
Gleesh Walk the tour?
album,
It's almost dead.
Gleesh Walk tour. Facts.
Amazing.
Gleesh Walk tour coming soon. Who on that bitch? Just Gleesh.
Who on that? Nah, it ain't just Gleesh. Actually, it ain't.
Nah, it's
I'm
not.
sure-
But it's a
We ain't gonna
headlining
say
tour for you?
nobody.
Yeah,
gonna
facts.
say
Yeah.
nobody yet.
But my men on them joint like good guys.
L-
That y'all fuck with, that everybody fuck with. That
Yeah.
I fuck with.
Everybody, and some young niggas is on there.
Yeah, some young niggas.
LA show hosted by No Jumper.
Yeah, let's do it.
Facts.
Nah,
Wow.
definitely.
Easy.
Facts.
Gleesh, like that's what's crazy. I'm like watching that interview from the last time, and I was like clearly like pretty intimidated by you now, and I'm like, man, Gleesh, like,
Yeah, man,
he's
you-
like a cool ass
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Like he's
I
the
just
homie
met him
now,
the
you know?
first
Yeah.
night last night. I was like, this nigga was cool as hell.
We've been hanging out at the store with me for like a couple of days, so now I feel like this was a really good time to make this interview happen because I now feel like, hey, we're actually like friends now. This is cool.
Yeah, nah, I like I said, bro, we good. I'm a good man, bro. I ain't knowing nothing, fool. I just want peace and equality for everybody, fool. I don't want no problem, but
But we
just
still
don't-
got the dogs for these bitch
Yeah,
asses.
just don't jump that line, my nigga. Just don't jump it. Don't put me in the arena don't put me in a place where I gotta go against you. That's it. See what I'm saying? But if I gotta do that, then I don't know nothing else. I love everybody, bro. I love everybody, bro. I want everybody to do good. Just don't put me in a place where I don't know no better. I don't know nothing else. Facts. Gleesh album coming soon. Gleesh Walk tour.
Please.
Shout out to OG Bluetooth, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Adam.
How long you guys been formally working together?
A
Is
year.
this pretty new? Oh, a year.
Like
Okay.
a year, more of that. Actually,
It was
it's
like, yo, we met. The first time we met was me and Mac had a show at the Harlem Theater. That's what it's called, right? In
nah,
DC?
Howard.
Howard
Theater.
Theater. My bad. And we had that show, so we had 2 shows that night actually, which was funny. So we drove from like a whole nother state. So like
crazy. I
we
didn't
really
know.
wigged their
Yeah,
ass.
y'all
Like we
wild as shit.
performed there at like 11, finessed their ass. And then we drove, we in there rolling big backwoods, everything, splits, all that.
Spliffs.
Boom.
Just switching it up.
Yeah,
You
split
feel me? It
mode.
was going
Mad
over.
different
It was
moods.
over with. It was as soon as we got in the car, they're like, "Yo, y'all smoke frontal and shit." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, bring it back, boss, man. I'm Jamaican. It's lit." So you feel me? But anyway, we get there after we perform. This nigga come in the fucking like back room. I'm like, oh shit. He don't even know we big ass fans. I'm like, yo, we play your shit everywhere. This nigga is funny as shit, being Gleesh, doing all type of funny shit. I'm like, this nigga's hilarious as fuck. And then after that, he had like some act with him. I'm like, oh, let me get some of that purple. that's how the relationship started.
Damn, I'm surprised he fucked with you after that.
Nah, for real. Look, the crazy thing
let me
is,
hit that cup.
he
Let me
like,
hit that cup.
I can't give you the act. But then he gave me like a deuce of red. Boom. So then after that, this one, I had to pull the OGG card at the time, like we're famous.
Oh,
sorry.
there you go. Name drop.
You
real
got
quick.
I had to do it one time. I got to pull the famous thing one time. So I was like, yo, what's up with the drink? But he blessed me with the deuce or whatever. I was fucked up that night. He didn't even know. I fell asleep. I remember that shit was so great. I went into bed with a shorty, and I don't know why I was so fucked. I was like, let's play a game. We're going to see who fall asleep first. And after I said that, I don't remember nothing besides getting woke up like, yo, we got to go to the airport. I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened?
You woke up.
What? I was
Shorty
so
was
mad.
gone. Shorty was gone.
I don't even remember.
Drink.
Shit was crazy.
That's
Drink was fucked
terrible.
up. And then
Sit down, drink.
I came out to LA and he was out here. And I'm like, yo, link up. And then we linked up and we made this track called Leap Year. It's on the album's gonna come out. And after that, it was like, yeah, I gotta help him out. I gotta definitely be a part of whatever he got going on. And I seen like how I can help it like go further and how he can help me go further too. So I was just like, yeah, give me a benefit for a benefit.
Blue like
Definitely.
my yams. I ain't gonna hold you. Like everything this nigga done said been truth. Like facts. He got vision. He got that. The gang. All that shit. I ain't gonna. That nigga know what's up, bro.
I trust Bluetooth for some reason. I just feel like he's very wise.
Yeah, nah, he most definitely is, bro. He know what's going on, fool. Like,
This nigga got the deepest voice I've ever heard in my life.
he talking about that. He gonna make a mixtape with all the 5 producers and shit, right?
Yeah,
and he's just gonna talk.
My tape coming.
He's
You
just gonna
feel
talk.
me? I'm
He
talking
sounds like he
shit.
smokes Newports wrapped in backwoods.
Nah, no cigarettes. I've never smoked a cigarette in my life.
Boy, it rapped.
Like the fireplace music, just Bluetooth playing, like just Bluetooth rap, just talking, just like talking.
Yeah.
Where's the
Bluetooth
Cali
good.
Gleesh collab
Oh
song?
my God.
Where is it?
That shit's
I
got
know
it.
it's in the
I
cut.
don't want to do that shit.
Bro, you got a
don't
Gleesh
wanna
walk
do
on
it?
it one time,
That's
bro.
like when people ask me to interview my girlfriend. I'm like, nah.
I think that shit could be corny. Not corny. Like
If y'all did it the right way,
did it
it'd
right
be
way.
hard.
Like even that, it'd just be like I don't know. Like that shit would be.
Hey man, y'all the new J&B. That's all.
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
gotta say,
saying. It
man.
ain't like
That's
J and B
all I
are
gotta
doing
say.
songs together all the time, but they like drop
not?
one but classic.
Yeah.
You guys
That's
might
gonna
get
be
there.
if that shit ever come out, it's gonna be a classic off top.
Maybe right after you get married.
Whoa,
Boom.
you got to do the Gleesh Walk wedding remix.
I'll put out a song to promote the wedding.
So it could be our actual song. You know how
Yo.
wedding people be like, that's our
One
song.
time.
That's our wedding song. That
Yo.
would actually be our song, huh?
I want you guys
y'all
like
gotta-
slow dancing in the video and shit. Oh my
And
God.
then
I have such
to
a
the
vision
song.
right now.
Beach walk.
Gleesh Walk slow dance.
Have you ever seen her do it?
You got a
motion
Gleesh
moonwalk?
Walk down the aisle.
Because you know she's Colombian, so it'll probably be some Spanish music in there.
There you go. Yeah.
She'd probably be better at your dance than you are.
If y'all did a Colombian Gleesh Walk remix for the motherfucker, come on, bro. This is $1 million idea.
How are we not managing you yet? Get this fool out of here. No Jumper, coolest podcast of the world. Thank you very much to Gleesh. I'm very glad we got to get back on this one because
hours.
it's one of my faves, bro. I love Gleesh, man.
Lychee.
Hey, I feel
kids
bad,
want
I
this
feel
shit.
bad for anybody who hasn't seen the first one, but now you get to see this one.
Yeah, facts.
We'll probably put it on like
Anyone.
20, 30, you know?
Facts.
Drop it when it's like ancient.
Facts.
There we go.
After you win your first Grammy, we'll drop it. Yeah.
Pow, pow, pow.
Pow, pow.
Shout out Bluetooth. This
Yeah,
thing cool
shout
as
out to
hell.
Bluetooth, man.
Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to No Jumper, man.
Gang. Peace.
All right.
That was awesome.
Hey, this nigga Adam chained up.
If you don't fuck with me, you're a stupid dumb idiot. If you don't fuck with me, you're a stupid dumb idiot.